Okay, y'all, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Can y'all hear me? Yes, you can. So, I titled the reading, get... Wait a minute. I titled the reading, Alright, let's get them out of here. Because that's what I heard in my head before I started y'all reading. But I know Drewski be saying it, and I be laughing when he be saying it. Alright, let's get them out of here. So, that's what I heard when I started y'all reading. So, that's what I titled y'all reading. So, I don't know what y'all going through. Either somebody could be trying to, I don't know, something could be going on around y'all, surrounding y'all. Some of y'all, it could involve y'all. You may be the laughing stock of something, or this could be like the energy surrounding a situation. I don't know what the hell is going on, but we gonna see. I wanted to laugh so bad. It's like my energy is goofy as fuck right now. I don't know why I feel the need to laugh or to smile. So whatever it is, it must be funny. So let's see what's coming out for y'all. Gemini, you coming in first at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Y'all could also be putting somebody out of your house too. That could be another thing. Not to say that they can, well, maybe they are getting on your nerves, but for a lot of y'all, you could feel like it's getting too late or something like that. You may be irritated, you may be tired, and you may be just putting somebody out your house. It could be something as simple as that. All right, it's time to go now. You know, I'm ready to go to bed. And it may be funny to you because you like, shit, I feel so bad. I'm putting this person out of my house, and I done waited for them to come over here. So maybe y'all could be cutting something short. Gemini, you could be doing this. Y'all could be cutting something short, or you could be telling somebody to get out of your house or to leave somewhere. Maybe you could be trying to watch something or do something. Catch your favorite show or something. Get the fuck out. Let's see what this is. What is this for Gemini? Gemini, to be honest, for you, that is what it is. For a lot of y'all, y'all don't want company. You don't want company, and you feel bad because it's like, okay, well, usually I'm in a mood to entertain, but today is not one of them days. Like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm feeling me. I'm feeling hurt, bitch. I don't want to talk. What's going on? And it's not funny. It's just, what the fuck is going on? Who y'all talking to like this? It's like y'all telling somebody this or talking to somebody like that. Like, I'm not trying to be funny with you, but bitch, I don't want to talk today, or I don't got time for this, or I'm feeling hurt. I just want to watch my TV shows. Just get the fuck out. Or just, I don't want to be around you. Whether you're a man or a woman, I just feel like you don't want to be bothered with anybody. You don't want to be bothered with anybody's energy. You don't want to talk to anybody. You just want to be secluded, off to yourself, isolated. To soak, to think. Y'all could be letting go of a situation. You could be letting go of a connection in your life. You could be grieving that. Y'all may be looking at pictures in the next 24 hours. Y'all could be watching somebody's page. Some of y'all may have thought that somebody would be sad or in this energy, and this may be making you sad at the fact that they are not in this energy. Yeah. Okay, so for my women Gemini, y'all could actually be in this energy in the next couple of days. I'm feeling like it's coming up soon, or you getting ready to feel this way pretty soon. Or some of y'all could be feeling this way now because the energy is heavy. But it's like, y'all could have been dealing with a situation where you could have been spying on somebody, or you could have been watching somebody to see if they were sad. And the fact that this person is not sad is bothering you. I feel like you don't, it's like you watch somebody, but you don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch them, but I can't stop watching them. Sometimes I don't want to hear them speak, but sometimes I do want to hear them speak. So you could be trying to figure out if you like somebody or if you don't like somebody. It's like, do I like them? Do I not like them? Am I grieving them? Am I not grieving them? So for my women, this could be you grieving like a relationship, or it could have been a friends with benefits connection for some of y'all as well. But you could be grieving a situation that you feel has came to an end, but you also grieving, it's like it's like you grieving what you believe happened in the situation as well, or how you believe a situation went. Y'all could be in regret about something, but you may feel like somebody ran off to another person, and you could be spying on a person that you believe they ran off to. A lot of y'all could be watching somebody because you want them in their head, but you feel like this person is not in their head and is bothering you and is putting you in your head. So it's like what y'all wanted for somebody else is actually playing out in your life. So if you wanted somebody to be sad or to grieve or to be hurt or to get left in a situation, I was about to call you Justin. I'm sorry. Just Mr. John. How you doing? Welcome in. If you wanted somebody to grieve in a situation, or if you wanted somebody to get let go of, whatever you wished on the next person is actually happening to you. So for my Gemini women, y'all better stop wishing bad on people because it backfires. Something is backfiring and flipping on you or turning around on you because you were projecting energy onto another person. This is like you saying, waking up saying, I hope that bitch have a bad day, or I hope that bitch just fall in a sinkhole. It's like, what the fuck? It's like you watching somebody and you're like, I just hope that bitch fall apart, or I hope she fall in the sinkhole. And then say you wake up and you go outside and you trip and you fall and you fuck your ankle up, or you trip and you fall into a hole, and it's like, what the fuck? Why this happened to me, Lord? Why me? Where you was wishing it on the next person, so it kind of backfired and trickled down onto you. What you wished for this person, it bounced off of them and went right back to you. It's like their energy came. Whoever you looking at, or whoever y'all want to be in this negative energy or to be grieving, their energy is protected. So whatever you wish on them, it's going to ricochet right back to you and hit you 10 times harder. So y'all could be experiencing something like that. It's like you experiencing karma, and y'all could be wondering like, how is shit playing out like this? I ain't even did shit. All I'm doing is having a thought. All I did was think the shit. Well, you thinking the shit kind of put you in a negative position. All right? Like you thinking something actually set you back. This is like you thinking like, shit, I don't like old boy. I can't stand his ass. Hope that motherfucker just fall off a cliff. And then the next day, that motherfucker that you don't like, he end up with the girl, he end up with the money, he end up with the house, he end up with everything that that you hated about him, or he end up with everything that, that you didn't want him to have. So whatever it is that y'all wishing upon whoever this is, I don't know, it's like opposite day. Something is having the opposite effect of what you would think it would have. Hold on. What is this? Okay, I like this song. Yeah, but something is having an opposite effect on a person. So y'all kind of wishing bad on them is actually blessing them in a way. It's like your shots is turning into blessings for them. That's weird. That's weird. It's like you throwing shots at a person and it's turning them into like, I don't know. It's like you're turning water into wine type shit. But for another person without you even recognizing it. It's like you putting another person in position in a way. But that ain't something that you wanted to do, or that's not something that you expected to do. So something backfired, or something is not going the way that it's supposed to go. So let me see what this is. What memories are being grieved for Gemini? What memories are being grieved? Divine guidance. Divine guidance. Whatever it is that you're hearing, whatever it is that's being expressed, it's something that you heard in the past. Some of y'all could be grieving something that you heard in the past. Something that you heard in the past could be playing out now. And that could be what's the issue, what's the problem, where the grief is coming from. The fact that you thought that something would skip you, or you thought that something would pass you, or you thought that something wouldn't happen to you, and it actually did. I don't know who reading I said that in, but I said that for somebody else too. Something that happened in the past could be playing out now. But y'all may have thought that something would skip you or pass you up. It wouldn't happen to you. If you were trying to cause problems for somebody else, this could have been you thinking that the problems wouldn't backfire on you. Like, what I put the next woman through, or what I put the next person through, I will not experience that. And it's like you are experiencing the same things that you put them through. So somebody could be putting you through something. Y'all could be dealing with a man or a woman that's putting you through something. But I feel like this is more so for the Gemini women at this point. Gemini men, I'll get to y'all. Y'all switching up y'all route. You switching up your direction in life. And starting to understand that you can't cause issues for other people, because it will fuck up your life. It will fuck up your process. So some of y'all could have thought that you were invincible at one point in time. You could have thought that karma was not a thing. Karma ain't a thing. Karma will not hit me. You know, I don't fuck around with that shit. It's gonna miss me. You know, I'm blessed. Karma ain't gonna touch me. Whatever I did in the past is in the past. Ain't no way I'm getting tapped for that shit no time soon. And everything that you did in the past is catching up to you now. So what you thought would miss you is hitting you 10 times harder. And maybe it's because you thought that you couldn't get tapped. Maybe it's because you thought that you were invincible. It's like everything that you thought you would pass, you running into at this point in time, because it's karma catching up to you. It's old debt. Some of y'all, this could be old debt catching up with you. Others of y'all, this could be like literally old karma for things that you've done to other people. We got obstacles. If you've caused problems for other people, that's what this is. Those same problems coming back your way. So y'all better make a list and start figuring out everything that you did. Like, no shade, no shade, just no shade, no tea, but this dead ass facts. Like, make a list. Figure out everything that you did in your life, everything wrong that you did to people. You ain't got to share it with nobody. Just write that shit down to yourself. I did this to Barbara on that day. I did this to Michael on this day. I did this to Samuel on that day. Shit, y'all better start writing shit down so you can remember what the fuck went on. And start praying for forgiveness, dead ass, or either trying to redeem yourself with those people at least. Y'all may have apologies to give out to a few people in your life, or to a lot of people. And not to say that you got to go knocking on doors and giving everybody apologies, but it's like y'all could have fucked something up so bad that things are way off track. The way that life was supposed to go for you, the way that life was supposed to play out for you, it's like you ventured so far off of that. You've detoured. And it's not to say that you can't get back to where you're supposed to be. You can't get back on track. You can't make your way back to the right side of things. But right now, y'all could be operating out of the lower version of yourself, like the lower vibrational version of yourself. And it's making things harder for you. It's making things tougher for you when it comes to moving forward in your life. So it's like maybe y'all, okay, I get it. Gemini, what you experiencing, for my Gemini women, what y'all experiencing is, this is like, remember I said how y'all may have felt like you were invincible at one point in time, but now you seeing that, you know, you can go through the same thing that the next person go through. I could go through the same thing that the next woman go through or has been put through. I ain't special. I'm not different. I could go through the next thing that the next man went through or the next person. I ain't, you know, that's crazy. Maybe some of y'all just didn't experience certain things in your life, or you felt like you would never run into certain things. But when, now that you are facing those things in your life, it's like, well, damn, now I see how so and so felt. Now I see what so and so was put through. Or now I see how so and so, I see why they reacted the way that they did, because me dealing with this, I don't know how to handle it. Or me dealing with this, you know, I'm ready to go crazy, or I'm ready to, you know, do this, I'm ready to do that. So you could feel like maybe you handling things in a different way. You don't know how to handle things at this point in time. It's like, I can't help but to grieve. I can't help but to cry. I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm trying to figure out how to make things right or how to get things back on track in my life, but I don't know what to do. First thing you could do is set things right. Set things back right with everything that was torn down, torn apart. Every obstacle that you know, you single-handedly caused, you got to make right with that shit. You got to make do with that. You got to pray about that shit. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry. And if you don't believe in God, you know, whatever. I know we all don't believe in the same religions. I believe in God. I don't know. Maybe I do too. Everybody don't have to. I ain't biased towards nobody. Whatever. You believe in what you believe in. You was raised how you was raised. Everybody got their own religion. I ain't knocking you. I'm not judging you. I don't feel no type of way towards you. Welcome in. Welcome. But unless you getting on here telling me, you know, I don't know, but it don't matter. I welcome you in. It don't matter what your religion is. But this could be a situation where whoever your God is, pray. I'm sorry, Lord. I repent. I fucked up. Okay. Man to man, woman to woman. I feel like this for my women, but woman to woman or woman to man, whatever. I messed up. I really did. And at this point in time in my life, Lord, I don't know what to do to make it right. Can you please show me the way? Can you please help me? And he will help you. He will send in a way for you to find the things that you need to find. For you to figure out the steps. For you to figure out what way to go. For you to figure out how to set things right. This is like you setting back a clock. A clock that was broken. A clock that is ticking the wrong way. It's like something being fixed, but it's not going to be fixed unless you yourself actually take the steps to fix it, meaning you have to change internally. This could be your ancestors, like, literally kicking y'all ass right now. That could be what this is. This could be a spiritual ass whooping for y'all, for my Gemini women. This could be like God, your ancestors on that. They on that type of timing with you. They on that. Now, we done told you. We done told you to stop playing them fucking games, didn't we? Didn't we tell you to focus on your life? Didn't we tell you to stop paying attention to old boy over there? Didn't we tell you to stop paying attention to old girl over there? Didn't we? Didn't we tell you to get your shit in order, Gemini? You ain't hear us? You thought it was funny? You thought you was invincible? You thought you was gonna get the last laugh? We get the last laugh. Now we gotta sit you down for a bit because you don't understand that we control all of this. We gonna give you the way. We gonna show you what to do. You don't want to go against what we telling you to do. So if you do that, be prepared to fall in a hole, fall in a rabbit hole. And it ain't like your guides, or God wants you to be in the worst position of your life. It's nothing like that. But sometimes, as humans, human beings, people are flawed. Everybody is flawed. People are flawed. People are hard-headed. And sometimes, as humans, you can focus on things that you don't need to focus on. You can focus on things that can set your life so far off track. You can focus on things that don't contribute to the better good of your health. You can focus on things that you know ain't right for you. And it's like, what you doing there, you wasting so much time in your life, and they trying to show you that. It's not that they trying to punish you. It's just them trying to show you that your time is valuable. And when we tell you don't waste it, you need to, heed that warning. Otherwise, we will show you. We will show you what we do with people that waste time. We will show you what we do with wasted time. And it ain't like they saying they gonna take you out or no shit like that. It's just them saying, honey, we need to spank your ass real quick. We need to give you a spiritual ass whooping, so you can understand that it's time to get back on track. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Focus on your own plate. Stand in your power and stop focusing on the next person and why certain situations in your life did not work out. When we take certain people out of your life, you need to understand that they were taken away because it was time to let go. When God released a person out of your life, he released them because they were not meant to be there anymore. They were no longer meant to be a part of your journey. And if you don't understand that and you chase after a person that was not meant to be a part of your journey, you fuck up your path. You fuck up your journey. You fuck up where you were supposed to be headed. Nobody told you to detour. You had your direction. You had your path. And when you took yourself off of that, you held yourself back. You delayed yourself. See, when you stop to look at the next person that you view as competition, you slow yourself down. If the next person ain't looking at you, that's how they gonna keep getting ahead. So if you looking at somebody or watching somebody and you wondering why them and not me, or why are they getting all of this and I'm suffering, I wish bad on them, so they supposed to be in this position, they not gonna be in the position that you wished upon them. That's the oldest trick in the book. What you wish upon the next person, it will happen to you. You got to understand that and just not look at the next person and what they got going on, or not look at their plate. When you focus on yourself, you win your own race, because sometimes people got to understand and realize that when you live in life, when we going through life, the only competition in life is you, yourself. Me, myself, and I. Hi, Heem. I'm sorry, I'm not looking down or up. Kenzie, pretty name. Hi, Kenzie. You are so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Kenzie. What am I reading? I'm reading Gemini cards. But I'm sorry, y'all. I looked up late as hell. But yeah, welcome in, Kenzie. But anyways, you gotta understand that you can get where you want to go in life if you heal and focus on yourself. The only competition that you should see is you. Nobody else, just you. And when you view other people as competition, sometimes it slows you down and it delays you. The next woman ain't your competition. The next man ain't your competition. The next person or what they got going on or their relationship is not your, competition. It's not something that you are meant to compete with. Because you can have your own life. You can have your own destiny. You can have everything that you desire. The next person's life will not be yours, Gemini women, but that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. You can't compare your life to the next person. We all get our own blessings. We all get our own gifts. We all get our own everything. And that is the blessing itself. God ain't gonna give everybody the same thing. Everybody is special in their own way. That's the blessing. You don't have to do what the next person do. You don't have to watch the next person. You don't have to pick up on the next person and whatever they got going on. God give everybody their own talents, their own gifts, and everything that you gain, it should be something that you gain in purely based off of, hard work. I worked hard for this. Don't go around taking from the next person, Gemini women. Because if you do, that'll be something that'll set you back too. Somebody could be 36, 33, 30. Somebody could have a 13-year-old child. Somebody could be 26. Y'all could be dealing with another Gemini or a Cancer. You could also be dating a Capricorn Or you could have. This could be the person that, you know, you have to walk away from. Some of y'all let go of a, some of y'all may be paranoid that somebody is getting ready to take a partner from you. Y'all may be paranoid of that. You may be paranoid of having to walk away from somebody. Because you could be watching, like, the next person wondering if they're going to come after your partner or come after the person that you post or the person that you're dealing with. So y'all could be actually scared to deal with anybody at this point because you don't want anybody to do you in. You don't want nobody to take your man from you, from my Gemini women. This could be you not wanting anybody to take your partner. I don't want nobody to come after my man. I don't want nobody to come after the person that I'm dating. And I don't trust nobody in this world. You know, I don't trust these men at this point, so I don't want to date anybody. So this is you choosing to focus on your life and not love because you don't trust anybody. I don't trust anyone in love. Hell, I know what I've done, or I know what I've, you know, been through, or what I've dealt with, or some of y'all could have been the type of woman to take men as well. So it's like I don't trust any man that I deal with because I've stolen a lot of men in this world. So maybe you don't trust men that you run into. You don't trust men that you date. And if you're a Gemini woman that's into the same sex, you don't trust women that you date. Because you feel like every woman that you've gotten them from somebody else. Every woman that you've dealt with or settled down with, you've gotten them from somebody else. I stole her from this person. So y'all may be, if you into women, you could be paranoid of dating at this point because you don't want nobody to take your bitch. You don't want nobody to take your woman. If you into men, this is the fact for you. This is the case for you. I don't want to date no men because I can't trust them. I've been that still our man type. Still our man, still our man. Every man that I've dealt with, I've taken them from somebody else, or I've watched another person deal with them, or they've known they've always been close to comfort or close to home. Some of y'all may have dealt with friends, partners, your friends, partners. You may have dealt with some of y'all may have dealt with people that your friends have kids with as well. For my Gemini women, and this is why you don't trust men. Because you feel like you have stolen a lot of men. And people around you still don't even know about this. This could be you, you know, like dealing with a close person's man, or with a close friend of yours, baby daddy, man, or if you into women, a woman. And it's like they don't know about it, or they don't find out about it, or the secrets never come out. And you think to yourself, like, these men are so slick. But you think to yourself, these men are so slick, and you say in that moment, like, well, at least it ain't me, you know, on the other end of that. That's their girl problem, or that's, you know, my friend problem. They don't know that they person get down like that. They don't know that they man get down like that. But on the other side of this, you still thinking to yourself, like, I can't trust any men. I can't trust nobody to be in a relationship with because of how I've done things or because of how I've moved. So you don't even trust nobody enough to settle down at this point because you feel like everybody that you deal with got emotions for somebody else when you start off with them. Everybody that you deal with, they be focused on somebody else, or committed to somebody else, or dealing with somebody else, or healing situations with other people. And it's like they say they setting boundaries, but then these people will, let's see, they'll wait it out and still deal with you. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Gemini, a Cancer. They may have a 7-year-old child, or somebody may have a 7-year-old child. Or a 3-year-old. Some of y'all could also be dealing with somebody with older kids as well. An older family. Maybe they had their kids early. They could have been married early. They could have did all of that early. Hi, Harper. Hey, girl. Harper the Sigma. I like that. If you are dealing with somebody like some of y'all could be dealing with like I said, a friend's partner or a friend's baby daddy. We got ancestry or somebody that they was dealing with, an ex of theirs, somebody that they got a family with. They may have just gotten back together with that person. Your friend could have just gotten back together with that person. Maybe these two just recovered from something major. This man could have just got caught up on some other shit as well. And it's like, now he getting caught up on dealing with you. But the two of them just recovered. The two of them just healed the situation with each other. They was patiently trying to work it out. They were happy. They were trying to be happy at least. No, they wasn't. They wasn't trying to be happy. So what was the their relationship could have been a sham. Their relationship could have been like a scheme, a plot, a publicity stunt. Like two people could be getting together to disrupt somebody else. Two people could be linking up to I don't know. I don't think these two people really like each other. Yeah, these are two people that don't really like each other. They view each other as replaceable. So, you could feel like this friend is like family to you. Family tree. We got family tree. A lot of y'all could have been in their family reunions. Or they could have been in family reunions with you if you didn't go to theirs. Or it could have been vice versa. You could have been a lot of their family events, this friend. This man is in love with an ex. He don't want to be with whoever he with anyway. Like, okay, so if this person is with your friend, this man don't want to be with your friend. They want to be with an ex that ghosted them. An ex that they not talking to, but whoever this ex is, they still in love with them. So this man don't want your friend. No way. They love somebody else. But they don't love y'all either, Gemini women. So you should entertain this. They love somebody else, like from their past. And they may tell y'all that the relationship... Okay, so they lying to you now. The same way they was lying to your friend about this person, they lying to you about it now. It's like, yeah, the relationship with us complicated. The relationship with us complicated, me and my ex, but we gonna eventually, you know, we gonna let it go. I'm not interested in them no more. Like, it's cool. I mean, they cool. I still like them, but I don't want to be with them like that. They wanted to be with them the whole entire time. There's somebody that wanted to be with their ex the whole entire time. So even if your friend got a child with this person, or they got kids with that person, or a family with them, this is this man, you know, walking away from that. He's walking away from that dynamic. He's walking away from that family dynamic. He's walking away from the connection. He doesn't want it because he's in love with somebody else from his past. He could be talking to other people about his ex, telling people that the relationship is complicated because she be tripping. She be tripping. She crazy. She don't want to be with me. It ain't important to me no more. She ain't important to me. I ain't gonna talk about her. I don't talk about her. But they talk about her to a lot of people. We had mirror and in reverse. They don't talk about your friend. They don't watch your friend. They don't chase your friend. So if your friend told you that something was okay, your friend lied. That's what it is. Your friend lied and made it seem like something was getting back together. They could have made it seem like they was getting back in a relationship. They could have made it seem like them and another person was coming together, or they was going to be together, but them and that person not going to be together. Your friend was making it seem like they was recovering with their child's father or with somebody they have a family with, but that was never happening. That person was leaving them all alone and trying to go towards the next person. They have stopped chasing this person. They've stopped watching them. They've stopped connecting with them. They've stopped talking about them. They were sweet talking this person. Whoever they have a child with, they were sweet talking them the whole time. Why? Because they never planned to give them what they wanted. So this could be a man that was just talking on the phone to their baby mama, but they never planned on being with her. They never planned on getting back into another relationship. They never planned on settling down with her because they felt like they was with somebody else. They still feel like they with their ex or tied to their ex. So this could be somebody that's like, maybe I shouldn't be talking to this person on the phone. Maybe I shouldn't be playing with my baby mama feelings on the phone. But I don't want to be in a relationship with her for real. And I'm not trying to get caught in public with her either, because this other person gonna think I'm cheating on them. We technically still in the relationship. Even if we broke up for a little second, even if we separated, we still together. So for some of y'all, if they married, this could be two people this could be somebody's baby daddy that's married to somebody else, but he was entertaining a baby mama on the phone still, or he was still having conversations with her, texting her, calling her, or she was still calling him. To be honest, y'all, this person was calling him. This could be a situation where she was calling him, she was texting him, and he would answer, he would reply, he would talk to her, he would have conversations with her, but he wasn't chasing this person because he considered himself in a relationship with the ex that he was kind of on a break with. Even if the two of them are not married, he is still trying to, be faithful for the other person. So he don't really want to connect with the baby mama because he don't want to do anything stupid. He just want to work. This is a man that just want to work. So, yeah, he's stressed out. He tired of this person calling him. He tired of this person making things seem like it's deeper than what it is, because he feel like it's not like that. He also don't want to claim his baby mama no more because he feel like this person ain't working. We got quit, fired, relocated. He can feel like this person don't have a job. And that's another reason why he doesn't want to focus on it anymore. He's stalking somebody else. He's stalking somebody else. He feel like he got a deep connection with somebody else that's closed off. So y'all might want to get away from they baby daddy, Gemini women, because he playing both sides. This is a situation where your friend baby daddy is playing both sides. He telling you the same thing he telling your friend. Oh, I don't care about my ex no more. We don't deal with each other. I ain't fucking around with them. But what he doing is sweet talking y'all. He playing with y'all, and he trying to get back with that or he consider himself still in a relationship with that person. But he telling y'all that, it's no big deal. I don't talk to them. I don't do this. I don't do that. But he's still with them. He consider himself still with that person, even if he caused a lot of damage between him and that person. He waiting to go back, or he waiting on them to come back. So, So Gemini women, y'all may have been gossiping about the fact that this person baby daddy came back to you and they was fucking around with you, your friend. It's like, my friend's so dumb, her baby daddy still fucking with me, or he came back around and he dealing with me and they don't even know about it. We got second chance and gossip. She's so dumb. She don't even know that he came back around and he fucking with me. Or like I said, if you into women, this could be a woman that came back around and started dealing with you. And it's like my friend dumb. She don't even know her girl choosing, or she don't even know her baby daddy or her baby mama choosing up, or her ex, whatever. So y'all may feel like your friend don't know anything about what you got going on. And y'all gossip to this friend. It's a friend that y'all talk on the phone with like daily. We got gossip. This could be a friend that y'all talk to daily, every day, on the phone. You tell them about, you know, what goes on in your life, who you dating, who you dealing with. You listen to their gossip. You listen to the people that they dealing with. But this somebody you talk to on a daily. You consider them family. We got gossip and we got ancestry. Like I said, a lot of y'all consider them family, or you've been to like family reunions with this person. They've been to your family reunions. A lot of y'all, you could have grew up with them, but you consider them like somebody extremely close. Y'all talk on a regular, on a daily. Y'all may not see each other every day. We got distance, but y'all talk every day. Or FaceTime or whatever. But you feel like this is one secret that they didn't know about. The fact that you was dealing with their baby mama or their baby daddy, I'm sorry. For y'all, you feel like they didn't know you was dealing with their baby daddy. Y'all ain't even worried about your friend, no. You focused on somebody else's relationship, man. What the fuck? Gemini women, y'all gotta stop this. Because at this point, you like, okay, well, I already got my friend, man. I already got my friend, baby daddy. He wasn't a challenge. He was easy. Next, I'm focused on the next woman, and I'm trying to get her man now. Y'all gotta stop this. This is why you feeling the way that you feeling, Gemini women. This is why you feeling the way that you feeling. You never gonna have what you looking for. You never gonna have what you want and love moving like this. You never gonna get what you looking for moving like this. You're gonna always end up hurt in the end. You're gonna always end up with the shorter end of the stick. Because these men gonna take what they can get from you and they're gonna leave. They're gonna sleep with you and they're gonna go on about their business because they're gonna consider you easy. You gotta understand that. In your mind, you may be looking at it as these women in my life are stupid. I can fuck on their men, I can fuck on their baby daddy, and they ain't gonna know about it. If you're into women, I can fuck on their women, and they ain't gonna know about it. But all it's doing is making these men out here, or these people that you taking, look at you like you're nothing. They looking at you like you know, you trash. I'm sorry, y'all. They looking at you like you're not worth anything. And it's because they don't respect the way that you got them. They don't respect the way that you came to them. These men ain't gonna hold on to you. They gonna lie to you every chance they get. And they gonna run right back to the person that they was dealing with. So, or they gonna try to run. And to be honest, whoever baby daddy y'all was dealing with, this person don't even give a fuck about their baby mama. They don't care about their baby mama finding out. They care about their ex. So, they don't care about your friend finding out about y'all. They care about their ex finding out. That's it. But now that y'all have conquered this situation, you no longer want anything to do with it. It's like, well, I got him now, so I done had sex with him, or I done dealt with him, so I don't need him no more. My friend can have him back now. They can pick things back up where they left off at. They'll recover from this. You know, I'll just leave and let them have this situation. But after going through that, why would your friend want this situation back in their life? Like, you as their friend should know better, Gemini women. You as their friend should know better than to make moves like that. Like, that type of shit ain't cool. No, ma'am. Y'all, Lord, I'm glad I ain't y'all friend. Whatever Geminis I'm talking to, y'all, this is crazy. I'm glad I'm not your friend, Gemini ladies, because, Lord, I had to slap some sense into you, baby. Slap the dog shit out of you for moving like this. Y'all move like this towards the wrong people. And you shouldn't be moving like that towards any woman, to be honest, because what you put the next person through, you're going to end up going through yourself. But the crazy thing about it is that'd be your karma for the next 20 or 40 years of your life. The person that you put through it may just go through it for that couple of, a couple of months. They may go through it for a couple of days and they may heal from it. They'll heal from it. They'll get past it. They'll do what they do and move on with their life. But y'all got karma to suffer for that. That'd be a long lifetime of karma to deal with for doing shit like this. And it's like the men that y'all dealing with, or if you into women, the women that you stealing, they don't hold on. They all run. As soon as they sleep with you, or as soon as they conquer you, in their mind, they conquering you. You feel like you conquering them. I got one up on my friend and I conquered her baby daddy. So, I win. But in these men mind, they feel like they conquering you. They feel like they got one up on you because it was easy to take. It was easy. I ain't gonna say take. It was easy to get. In their mind, they feel like it was easy to get. I didn't have to do much. I ain't have to fight. I ain't have to woo them. I ain't have to do none of that. All I had to do was give them a little conversation, tell them they look good, tell them they got a nice little ass back there, nice little smile, nice little this, nice little that. Tell them they got this. These men are looking at you like all I have to do was butter you up with some words to make you come to me, to make you come towards me. So they feel like it was simple, it was easy, they didn't have to do much. And this is why they settled. This is why they dealt with you. Not to be rude, but this is what's going on. These are why these men dealt with the situation, because they felt like it'd be easy to get. I don't have to stick around here. She's looking for a quick fling. She looking for me to sleep with her and to get out. She ain't trying to tell my peoples about it. She ain't trying to tell my girl. She ain't trying to tell my baby mama. She ain't trying to do none of that. She just trying to get fucked. That's how they looking at the situation. That's how they looking at you. But all you doing is helping whoever this is out, though. You helping this man out because he didn't want to be in there one of these situations anyway. Like I said, he was lying to you and he was lying to your friend too. So he got out of a situation easily. You dealing with him and it coming out, it being exposed was like just what he needed, because he was trying to break away from his baby mama anyway, so he can return to his ex. So he was looking for a way out and you gave him that. You gave him like the opportunity to separate from somebody that he didn't want in the first place. He reminiscing about, he thinking about when all of this shit was exposed in the past. This person is he trying to figure out how did this situation go on for as long as it did. How did it go on for as long as it did? He thought he wanted to deal with this at first. He thought he wanted to stick around and just see where it went. But the thought of him confusing the person that was constantly letting him come back, which was his baby mama, it kind of like, he developed the conscious. Whoever y'all dealing with, they developed the conscious and they ran away from a situation. I can't keep doing this with her, with her being confused about this. She don't know what we got going on. She don't know where I be at. She don't know what be happening. And they feel like when they connect with you, they don't have a lot of fun. They may feel like you don't have a lot of fun either, but this could be somebody that feel like they be bored. So it's like, I might as well stop cheating on my baby mama. Or whoever this is, they don't consider themselves with the baby mama either. So it's like, I might as well stop playing my baby mama to the left, because I'm not excited dealing with now one of these situations. I might as well just leave it alone. So this person feel like they entertain in situations that they don't want to entertain. They want to entertain somebody else. But they just feel like it's the wrong time to go back to that person, because they can't hide anything from them about the third parties or about the people that they've been dealing with. They feel like they can't confess. So Your friend not going to expect to be placed in a third party situation, and they definitely not going to expect it coming from you on your end. They not going to know that it's you. That's the third party. Yeah, we got intimacy. They don't know that it's you. They know that it's a third party, but they didn't know that you were the third party. And they also didn't know that they wasn't with their baby daddy. They thought them and their baby daddy was in a relationship. And he is not dealing with them. Not like she think he is. So this feel like a messy situation that nobody can escape for real. But you are trying to escape it. But the thing is, you're trying to escape it so you can go do the same thing in another situation. It's like you're trying to escape this because the secret has already came out and run to another person's relationship and do the same thing to them. It's like, well, I'm finna go do this to the next woman and chase after her man because, you know, this situation has already been exposed or it has already gotten old because I got caught. So I don't want to deal with it no more. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Ladies, you gotta start loving yourself better. Loving yourself, I ain't gonna say you don't, but love yourself a little bit better. You dealing with situations that you unsatisfied in. You be bored, they be bored. When they talk to you, they be bored. When they be around you, they be bored. And you be feeling the same way when you dealing with these people. It be strictly about sex. So what's the point of dealing with them? It's no point in dealing with these people because you're not gonna get what you want, or you're not gonna feel what you need to feel with these people. It's not gonna feel right. Your friend may also be pregnant as well. We got trapped. Yeah, your friend could be pregnant as well. And this man is still doing what he want to do. He's still doing him. So it really ain't best for none of y'all to talk to him. And Gemini women, it ain't best for you to move this way no more because you're going to keep running into dead-end situations by moving like this. When you change your mentality, you run into what you need in your life. You run into the person that you're supposed to have. You run into the person that's good for you. But when you move shady like this, you're going to always run into a bad seed. You're going to always run into a bad apple. You're going to always run into a man that'll never see you. They'll never see your worth. And eventually that's going to start making you, it's going to start making you mad. It's going to start making you angry. Because you can steal a person partner, but you can't steal the love that they have for that person. Or you can't steal like the attention that they want to give to that person or whatever they giving that person. And sometimes you just can't steal a person partner. Shit. Sometimes you just can't. Y'all dealt with a man that was bitter. He was bitter behind some things that his baby mama had did to him. And he wanted to wreck her. He wanted her to know that it was over. He wanted her to know that it was too late and that he was angry for the things that she put him through. This could even be a woman that used this man as well. And he's upset about that. He's letting it be known that he don't want to deal with the situation no more. He even letting her know that. She may be telling everybody else that they still dealing with each other, they still together, but he letting everybody know that they not. His angle for dealing with you was to get revenge on her. But now he's tired of doing that. Now he's tired of playing this game because he don't want to deal with you or her. He just not interested in either situation at this point. So this could be a toxic masculine. And if you into women, this is the woman that's toxic. She's very, very toxic. The most toxic woman that you would ever want to meet. And you would think that when you take her from somebody else, you getting some good shit. Nah. You getting the same bullshit that they got, but you probably getting it 10 times worse. So be mindful of that too. When you looking at the next person partner, or when you're trying to take something from somebody, you may take that person and get done 20 times dirtier than they did the past person or the last person. So yeah, whoever y'all dealing with, they're toxic masculine though. So they was gonna do what they do. They was gonna make this move. They was gonna be on bullshit. And they wasn't going to be mad about the consequences either, because they didn't want to deal with the baby mama no way. They wanted to be loyal to somebody else. And now they feel like that's what they're doing, cutting everybody off so they can be loyal to that person. So they going backwards. They going back to the past. And they feel like this news, we got bad news, we got mirroring, and we got possibilities. They feel like this news ain't do shit but put them on top. It ain't do shit but give them the opportunity to go after somebody else. We got risk, adventure. It ain't do shit. Yeah, this ain't do shit but put them in a position to go after the next person. You put me in a good position to chase after the next woman. So they off. They off to the past. They off to the next. They feel like they done lying to you and whoever the other person is. They done playing hard. So somebody is walking away from you and a friend. Gemini women. I can see what's next for y'all after this person walks away. Because I'm going to see what's on the other side of this for y'all. Okay, what's on the other side of this for... What's on the other side of this for my Gemini women? What's on the other side of this for my Gemini women? Being stuck in situationships. It's just what I said before, Gemini women, unfortunately. Remember how I said the same thing that you put the next person through, it'll be your karma for the next 20 to 30 years of your life, for a lifetime sometimes? That shit is true. And sometimes your karma can, you know, pass down to your kids too, so be careful of that. But on the other side of this situation is a situationship. Being somebody else's side piece. We got situationship and side piece. This confirms everything that I just said, y'all, unfortunately. But being somebody else's side piece or being stuck in a situationship. Trying to stop the man from forgiving his girl or forgiving the baby mama. Or for forgiving somebody. Missing people that manipulated you. Missing people that you manipulated. There could have been manipulation on both ends, on your end and on these people end, on these men end as well. But it's everything that I just said. Your future depends on your moves moving forward. Your future depends on your actions, basically, Gemini women. If you continue to do this, if you continue to be the side piece in people's relationships, if you continue to entertain situationships, it's going to end badly. Because these people are always going to choose the person that they want. They're going to always choose the people that they was dealing with. We got better now and we got destined. They're going to always choose the other woman. And they're going to always keep you on the side. And that's what y'all going to be dealing with moving forward. Like, if you keep entertaining situations like this, that will be your karma on the other side of this. But if you say to yourself, like, you know what, ain't shit for me. Like, it ain't nothing in that woman, man. If she dating him, it ain't for me. That's not my blessing. My name ain't on that. If they dating him or whatever, if they dealing with that person, that ain't for me. My name ain't on that, whatever. If you start saying that to yourself, and trying to move in the best way in your life, that's when you get what you want. That's when you get real love. But moving the way that you move, that's when you bump into somebody that's for you. But moving the way that you're moving, your love life is going to be cold. There's going to be a lot of distance. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people that you don't hear from, that you don't talk to on a regular. A lot of people that don't come around as often. They come around for sex and then they dip and you don't hear from them for a while. You're going to run into a lot of people like that. So don't fake it until you make it. Don't say to yourself, I love myself. I ain't going to let this happen to me. I ain't going to let that happen. I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do that. But then you doing it in the 3D, like you're doing it in the physical world. Don't do that. Start practicing what you preach. Start being about what you say what you say you about, you should be about that. Practice what you preach. And, you know, try to move in the best ways in your life so you can set your life in motion the right way. So you won't be stuck in this toxic cycle. Some of y'all gonna be stuck in a toxic cycle of silence. Like, you're not gonna have nobody to talk to. You're not gonna have nobody to be around because everybody gonna abandon you for moving like this. And I ain't trying to sound harsh, but we got liar, and then we got safety, precaution. Use protection, they are promiscuous. This card say use protection, they are promiscuous. So this is what you're going to be viewed as. People going to look at you as a liar, somebody that sleep around, somebody that they feel like they need to use protection with because you have been around. There could be rumors that are being spread about you. Well, some of y'all, they not rumors. I'm not going to lie. Some of y'all have moved like this, and it's like you are telling people that these are rumors. That's a lie. I didn't do that. I didn't do this, but you did. And it's like everything that you did is coming out, or everything that you did is being exposed. It's like maybe something is coming out. Some of y'all, a video may be exposed of you, or somebody may leak something of yours. Like if you ever sent somebody some nudes, or you sent somebody or you did a little video with somebody, made a little porno, whatever, whoever that is that you thought would keep that information safe, they may have exposed it. Something could be out there. Somebody could be telling people like your status ain't right. Like you ain't living right. You could have a lot of men out. If you're a woman, you got men out there calling you hoes. So just be careful with your body. If you sleep around, watch the way you move with that, because men ain't viewing you in the best light. Now, some of y'all, granted, you do got men that feel some type of way because they did you dirty. But at the same time, they wasn't planning on giving you nothing real no way. These could be men that was just sleeping around with you and they mad because they got caught up. And it's like, well, where you at now? You don't want to sleep with me no more now that I got caught up? And you like, nope, I got what I wanted now. Your girl found out. Your baby mama found out. So what's the point of dealing with you? They kind of upset because it's like, well, shit, if I'm going to get caught, you might as well just keep giving me what I want. If you was giving it to me for free, keep giving it to me. Why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? Y'all got men looking at y'all like that right now. And they kind of get irritated when they feel like you are cutting off the supply. But the reason why you cut off the supply is because you already got caught in a situation and y'all don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, keep going with something. So y'all deal with people that don't know if they want to be in a relationship or not. So my advice for y'all is to not move this way. Because if you continue to move this way, you're going to keep running into situations like this where you're going to end up being the side piece in every relationship. Whoever you run into, every person you run into, they're going to always be committed to somebody else, trying to figure out if they want to be single or not. And they're going to be gaslighting you, keeping you on the side, playing games with you, telling you one thing and it's really another. Y'all going to be on different pages with everybody. And it's going to start to bring or build insecurities within you that you didn't want to be there. So it's like with you moving like this, it's going to fuck up your, your mental. It's going to fuck up the way that you view yourself. It's going to fuck up the way that other people view you. Yeah, it's going to fuck up the way that you trust in situations. You're not going to be able to trust in relationships no more. Because of the fact that you played the third party in so many situations. Look, yep, and the next card out is I'm single. And then we got third party and we got addiction. So if your addiction was being a third party in other people's situations, you're going to forever be a third party if you continue to think like this. If you change the way you move, if you change the way you think, you will become a wife. You will become a girlfriend. You won't be a third party anymore. You can't go around stabbing people in the back and then think you're going to have the best love life. You're going to always be confused. You're going to always be led down dead ends. You're going to always be, hurt in situations. You're going to always be mad at how unfairly people are treating you. Why they won't tell their girlfriends about you. Why they being toxic. Why they won't tell their partner about you. Why this, why that. That's why you shouldn't indulge in third-party situations. You wouldn't be sitting around having to ask why. Why this? Why that? Why won't you leave them if you wasn't involved in the situation in the first place? You should never supposed to insert yourself into anybody's situation as a third party, because it always ends terribly. Always. Third party situations do not last. Hell, polygamous situations, they don't even last. Goddamn me. But third party situations just do not last. It becomes toxic. It becomes unhealthy. Even if you say to yourself, I don't mind being the person on the side, eventually you're not going to want to be the person on the side anymore. Eventually you're going to want attention. You don't want to find out why they not calling you, why they not talking to you, why you with your girlfriend today instead of me, why you with your baby mama today instead of me. What's the issue? What I do to you? So it'll start to become uneasy for you. It'll become annoying and uncomfortable if you allow yourself to go down this road. It's not going to be an easy one. And if you choose that life for yourself, your future going to be hard. So consider that. For my Gemini women, consider the fact that your future is going to be hard if you choose this route. And it'll always be an issue for you to create a family. If you want a family, if you got kids and you like, I just want my kid to, to see me in a nice relationship, to see me have a family dynamic, you ain't going to get that if you steady repeating the same lessons. I'm going to try to trigger this person. I'm going to try to take this partner. I'm going to try to take that partner. Okay, well, with you repeating the same lessons, it ain't doing nothing but slowing you down in life. It ain't doing nothing but setting you back. And you're not getting it. You're not going to ever get the family dynamic you want, or it's going to come in super, super slow. We got to slow down. Rushing things will ruin this. We got unstable, because the situations that y'all are choosing to entertain are unstable. Don't move too fast in unstable situations. Slow it all the way down. And then this card say truth. Truth seeking. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all Gemini women. Try not to move like this, because it'll affect you and only you. It won't affect nobody else's life but yours. You're going to be stuck in that toxic cycle. Nobody else will be stuck in that with you. Your friend that y'all need to cut this friend off if you don't care for them as well, because you don't do nobody wrong just because. Okay, your friend. What's your friend's zodiac sign? Your friend could be a Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Aries. I heard Aries when I started y'all reading too, so Aries may be significant for somebody. Gemini men, y'all could be dealing with Aries. Gemini women, you could be dealing with Aries as well. We got Pisces. Your friend could be a Pisces. Sagittarius. Leo. The man that you were dealing with, low-key, your sneaky link. This man could be a Leo. Or if you're into women, this could be their sign as well. For my for my Gemini women. My bad, y'all, Gemini women. This man could be an Aquarius. He could be a Leo again. Taurus. Sagittarius. Virgo. Leo. Or Pisces. So I think I said Aries too. Did I say Sag? I felt Sag. Leo again. Now, Gemini men, let's see what's happening for y'all. Okay, what's happening for Gemini men? Y'all ready to end the relationship? Damn. Okay, so for my Gemini men, the energy for you is, alright, let's get him out of here. Like, okay, I get it. For Gemini women, the reason why your energy was, alright, let's get him out of here. Your energy was that because y'all dealing with people, men and women, or if you're into the same sex, you're dealing with women, but you're dealing with men that you don't want anymore because you already had them. I had you. It ain't exciting no more. I'm over it. It's boring. I'm done. Let it go. You out of here. I don't want you no more. So psh, psh, off to the side. So y'all are dealing with people that y'all are dismissing, and that's why that's the energy for you. However, you are also being dismissed too by those people, but nonetheless, they weren't good people to entertain no way. So the person or the people that you were entertaining weren't good people, so it really don't matter if they was dismissed or not. But like I said, with the way you was moving, it's gonna get you into a bad position. So watch that shit, Gemini women. However, you dismissing motherfuckers. That's why that's the energy for you. Gemini men, back to you. This is your energy because you're ready to cut somebody off that you've been in a long-term commitment with. I'm ready to cut her ass off. I'm ready to get rid of her. And it ain't got nothing to do with me sleeping around. It don't got nothing to do with me, you know, cheating or nothing like that. I can't afford the bitch. So for my Gemini men, y'all can feel like y'all cannot afford a woman. We are better off as friends. You ain't my type no more, bitch. You spend too much money for me. Like, hell nah. I ain't know I was gonna fuck with somebody that'll be breaking my pockets like this. I ain't know I would fuck with somebody that was this unstable. So for my Gemini men, maybe you could feel like you're dealing with a brokey. You could feel like you're dealing with a broke bitch. And it's like, did you ever love her? If you feel this way, did you ever love her? What? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did love this woman. But maybe you could feel like she's becoming more of a problem. She's more so of a burden at this point versus somebody that you can actually build a life with. You're starting to see her as an issue versus an asset. Because she always have issues with her money. It's always something going on, and y'all tired of that. You feel like you can't be a power couple with somebody that you cannot build with financially, and that's an absolute fact. That's a fact. You cannot be a power couple with somebody that is always down on their luck. And it's not to say that it's anything wrong with a person being down on their luck. But if you're dealing with a person that ain't got no type of hustle in them, no type of drive, they not motivated to do shit. They always sitting on their ass. They always waiting around asking you for shit. Never trying to make a way. Never trying to do shit. No, you shouldn't be with nobody like that because you can't level up with nobody like that. It's impossible. They will never be an asset to you. They gonna always be your downfall. You're gonna be the only one contributing to the relationship. You're gonna be the only one giving your all, especially financially. That could be draining when you're the only one giving your all financially. That could be draining. And it ain't to say that, okay, well, oh, I'm her man, I can't help my partner out. Yes, as a man, you can help your woman out. Nothing wrong with that. Men provide, men take care of their home. But I think where men get shit wrong at is men where y'all mistake be the fact that y'all take care of anybody. That's something that men are not taught growing up. Y'all may be taught to provide and to protect and to take care of women, but y'all are not taught which women to provide and to take care of. That's the difference. That's where the lesson fails. You were taught to take care of home and to provide, but you were not taught the right people to do that for. meaning that you chose somebody that cannot add anything to you. Their value is, it's not limitless, it's limited. Like it's limited. Like there ain't much you can do here. It ain't much you can do with it, because if they not trying to get ahead, if they don't have a plan, if they don't have a dream, if they don't have anything that they want to do with their life, they gonna always be sitting around waiting on you to make a plan, sitting around waiting on you to level up, sitting around waiting on you to get your paycheck, sitting around waiting on you to do everything. And no, who want to do that? As a man, you want to be with somebody that contribute back. You want to be with somebody that can contribute to you mentally and emotionally. If I'm going to be breaking my back with blood, sweat, and tears, bitch, at least motivate me to do something great. At least motivate me to want to get up in the morning and go to work. At least motivate me and let me know that things are going to be okay. If you can't, if you're not embodying that energy, we don't belong together. If you're not embodying that motivational spirit where I just know I don't care about waking up and going to work. I don't care about this job. I don't care about none of that, because I'm with somebody that'll make me, realize that life is simple. Life could be easy. Life could be peaceful. Yeah, shit be hard sometimes, but with the person you have on your side, it's always best to make sure that person gonna speak life into you, uplift you, and let you know that life ain't gotta be as hard as it seems. The shit may look hard, and yes, it can be hard. But baby, we can still have a ball with life. We can still make this shit look simple. We can still break this down. We can make it easier. So it's best to be with somebody like that. Somebody that has a plan like you do. Somebody that can match your energy. Somebody that has just as much drive as you do. Because when you're dealing with a person like that can match your energy on all levels, that's when you elevate. That's when you level up. That's when your commitment and your relationship goes extremely far. Like, y'all, it's like, who can I think of to use as an example? I don't know. I don't be really knowing a lot of stuff. I don't pay attention to a lot of celebrities. I don't think. Let's see. Okay, well, it's this couple. Okay, it's this couple, right? It's this YouTube couple. I think they be everywhere else too. They may be on YouTube. They may be on every other platform. But their name is Chrissy, and I don't know the man's name, to be honest. Don't remember his name at all. But I know his wife's name is Christy, and she got a beautiful spirit. Like, their relationship, and it ain't to idolize nobody else's relationship or nothing like that. This is just an example of the type of partner it's best to have in your life. Like, it's best to be with somebody that could bring out the best in you. Yeah, sometimes it's best. Sometimes things can get a little crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with being somebody that bring out that weird side of you too. Sometimes people be wanting to avoid the people that bring out that other side of them. No, that's the one you need to be going towards. The one that's going to bring out that side of you that you ain't used to, that other people ain't familiar with. The side of you that you scared to show your family and your friends. But when you with bae, you let loose. When you with bae, you let your hair down. You be yourself with her. That's the type of energy that you need in your life. Somebody that you can get money with. Somebody that you don't have. It ain't about being toxic. It ain't about waking up fighting every day. We waking up motivating each other to be our best selves every day, to keep going every day, despite our circumstances, because where we at now ain't shit compared to where we gonna be in the future. It's best to be with somebody that understand and know that. Because with a person like that on your side, on your team, you go far. And not scratch that. I ain't gonna say on your team, because sometimes when I say on your team, people think, oh, that mean I need a roster. You don't need a roster. See, let me tell you something. Another reason why men go wrong is because they choose more than one person too. Make sure you end this before you walk into something else. End a situation that you already in before you walk into something else. Like, if you feel like this situation ain't right for you, yeah, they my soulmate, but I just don't feel like we connect anymore. I feel like I need more. Or leave this situation behind and go find that more for you. Don't stick around and deal with a situation for too long if you know that y'all not giving each other what y'all need. Or y'all not going to be a couple that's going to level up together, because the goal is to win together in life. The goal is to be happy in life, to get shit together in life. So for the person that you have on your side, you can have history with them. Y'all can have a, a long history, a long past. But the thing is, y'all could be better off as just friends. Yeah, they could be your soulmate, but in friend form. We better off as friends when it comes to being, we better off as soulmates when it comes to being friends. So y'all could be realizing that it's a woman or somebody that you're dealing with. For my Gemini men, you're dealing with somebody that you're ready to cut loose or let go of, because you're realizing that we perfect for each other as friends. We got a good friendship bond, but as far as a relationship, we don't have a great relationship bond, and that's okay. I don't feel like something is going to end badly for you. You will miss this person when you walk away from them, and they're going to miss you too. But this ain't going to end like in heartbreak. This ain't going to end with you and this person cursing each other out, you know, trying to get revenge on each other. This ain't going to end with none of that. This is going to end with you and this person moving away from each other and being okay with where y'all at. Yes, I miss you, but do I need to come back? No. I'm certain about the decision that I made. I know we was better off as friends. I know we don't need to, be in each other's lives. You ain't got to worry about me getting jealous. I ain't got to worry about you getting jealous. We cool. So y'all could have tricked yourselves into believing that you wanted a relationship that you actually don't want. Gemini men. You could be leaving somebody or filing for divorce or just walking away from a situation if you're not married, because you figuring out that you don't want somebody as bad as you thought you did. You're no longer tricking yourself into believing that you want this relationship. Yeah, I want to settle down. Yeah, I want to be in something real, but I don't necessarily got to be in it with this person. I don't have to force it because I don't think that they the one. Y'all could have got with this person quick. This could have been a situation where y'all started off as friends with benefits, and it's like the sex was so good that y'all just, got together hella fast. Y'all moved in together. Y'all got into a relationship. Things took off pretty quickly with you and this person. Y'all didn't really have time to build a friendship or have time to, get to know each other or to really build a strong bond before the relationship. It could have been started off of sex. And it's like now y'all realizing that y'all really needed that friendship zone. Y'all really needed that time to be friends in order to figure each other out. So you're not struggling with figuring out if you want to be single. You know you want to be single, but what bothers you is the fact that you wasted time dealing with this person. And it ain't the fact that they was toxic. They wasn't toxic. You wasn't being toxic towards them. Y'all just not, the excitement is not there no more. The passion is not there anymore. It's like y'all don't like each other no more. But it ain't hatred. It's just, what was it that attracted us to each other besides the sex? This is like you realizing that when we can't have sex, we don't have shit else in common, or we don't have shit else to talk about. When y'all took a break from the sex, y'all started to figure out who y'all were. And y'all realized that y'all weren't compatible on any other levels versus just sex. At first, you thought that y'all would be stable together. Like, we can buy a house together, we can do this together, we can do that together. But this person not really stable like they appeared to be. You was the one that was stable. So you feeling like maybe you should have kept somebody as a situationship and not been with them. Well, what should Gemini men do in this situation? Let this person know how you feel. They'll forgive you. You don't gotta hide this from them. This person got thick skin. They have tough skin. They can accept this. They don't want to be cheated on. That's their thing. But if they know that, what y'all going through right now is not fixable, they okay with that. It's like, I'm okay with things not being fixable, but just don't cheat on me. Just don't play me. Just don't do this. Just don't do that. So the best thing that you can do for this person is to tell them the truth and not waste any more of their time. If you're bored, if you're ready to explore and see what else is out there, or if you just want to focus on your money, do that. Let this person go and let them know exactly what it is that you're doing, because they will forgive you. A lot of y'all are going to end up going back to a ex-lover as well. You could be missing an ex, and this could be the reason why you don't want to be with this person no more. But you could have, you know, been telling yourself that you didn't want to be with this ex no more. I don't miss them. I don't love them. I don't want to be with them no more. I don't care. But you really do still care about them. You really do still miss them. You and this ex may not have kids at all. Like, the ex doesn't have kids. You don't have kids, or y'all don't have kids with each other. But you could be missing somebody from the past. That's who you want to fix things with. And judging by the cards, the past person is who you meant to be with anyway. We got destined. Y'all meant to be with the past person. So whoever it is that you're ready to go back to, don't feel bad for going back towards them, because that's the relationship that things are going to work out in, is the past relationship. If you was trying to block the past person out, you know, I'm trying my hardest to stick with this person and to do right. It's time to let go of the person that you're currently with and walk back towards the past person, because that's the person that you still in love with. And they still love you too. You don't have to date anybody else anymore. You and your past person have learned enough. Y'all have been through enough lessons. Y'all have been through the bullshit. And now all y'all want to do is come back together. Y'all watching each other. We got watching you. So you and your ex could be stalking each other, and that's who you're getting ready to go back to. Gemini men. So the energy for you is, all right, let's get him out of here. All right, let's get him out of here. Because you want to get your current person out of there so you can get your ex back. And you feel bad for it. Don't feel bad for it, though, because like I said, you're going to be victorious in the past situation over this situation that you're currently in. So what's your past person zodiac sign for Gemini men? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Leo. Leo. Aries. I said Aries. Leo. Virgo. Capricorn. Pisces. Leo. Virgo. Aquarius. Taurus. Okay. Leo. Taurus. Taurus. So those are the signs for the woman that you could be trying to go back to, Gemini men, and the woman that you could be currently with and wanting to leave. Let's see they sign. They could be a Gemini. They could be another Gemini like yourself. A Cancer. A Leo. A Taurus. Virgo. Aquarius. A Capricorn. Let's see. Gemini, another Gemini. What's this? Aries. Aries been coming out a lot. Cancer. Sag. Taurus. Taurus. Man. Libra. No, that's not Taurus, it's Aries. So, those could be the signs of the person, like I said, the person that you were with and trying to leave, but the past person, I just gave the signs of them. So for my Gemini men, that could be what y'all currently dealing with. You know what to do. Go back. Libra, we on y'all. Okay, what's coming out for Libra? Libra, y'all could be irritated with somebody. You could feel like somebody is sending you mixed signals and you don't have time for that no more. I don't have time for it. I don't want to deal with it. Forget it. It is what it is. You don't want to deal with me. I'm cool. I don't want to be here no way. I'm unsatisfied. So you could be trying to back away from a situation because you feel like a person is walking away from you. You weren't ready to ghost a situation, but you just feel like it's not giving what it needs to give. They don't want to talk. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to say what they want to do. So you want to let it go. For a lot of y'all, they not entertaining it at all. We got early stages of the union in reverse. Whoever this is, they have walked away. We got unsatisfied. So it's like they could have just left you hanging and not told you anything. This could be somebody that exited a situation and didn't tell you that they was leaving. They didn't tell you that they was cutting you off. They didn't tell you that they had an issue. They didn't tell you that anything was wrong, but they leaving. They could be dipping out on you because they don't want somebody else to find out that they was dealing with you. They can have a soul tie with somebody and they feel like if that person find out about them connecting with you, it's going to be consequences for them. And they don't want to deal with that. This person want to be on the same page as another person. They want to be connected to another person. And it's like, if this person find out that me and you, you know, talking, or me and you connecting or whatever, they going to be mad, or they going to cut me off, or I'm going to pay for that shit. And I really don't want to do that. So this man, for a lot of y'all, it's a man. We got masculine energy. So I could be talking to my Libra women. Or, you know, this could be for both of y'all as well. Libra men, you could be going through this as well. You could be walking away from a situation because you want to be with somebody else, Libra men. And for my Libra women, it's a man that's walking away because he's turning away to be with somebody else. And he don't want to pay for, you know, getting caught up dealing with you. He feel like the person that he dealing with don't know about you. And he don't want them to know anything. So he's not telling nobody about him connecting with you. He's not telling anybody about the situation because he don't want it to get out. He don't want anybody to find out. So he can be secretive. We got loyalty coming out. So for a lot of y'all, you're not sleeping with this person. They just been talking on the phone with you. Or, you know, they've been communicating with you, talking, texting or something. But y'all not necessarily dealing with sleeping with each other. To be honest, whoever this is, they could be bitter. They could have walked away from the situation because they felt like it's just not enough keeping them here. We got infatuation in reverse. They feel like they don't really have a reason to stay in this situation. They don't have any emotions for real. They could feel like they tired of the situation with you. There's no reason to stay. I'm not infatuated with the Libra. Somebody feel like they don't really care at this point. They don't really put as much effort or attention into dealing with you. Especially if this was somebody that used to put time or effort into the situation, they don't want to do it no more. They drained, they burnt out, they feeling depleted with their energy. They feel like they've been dealing with this for a while and they just don't want to deal with it no more. They also counting their pockets. This person feel like they've given a lot of money to you. When y'all were sleeping with each other, this person feel like they gave you a lot of money that they kind of mad at now because they want that money back. They could feel like they were paying for majority of things, or they were the one that had the majority of money, and they don't like that. This person feel like you stood in the way of them and somebody else. They feel like they allowed you to stand in the way of them and another person, and they looked at it as being a big mistake. This card say destiny, I'm struggling to figure out the right path, and then we got mistakes, I wish I could right my wrongs. So whoever this is, they feel like they wish they would have, they wish they wouldn't have let you stand in between them and another situation that they had going on. Because now they want a second chance with somebody else, but they feel like it's hard to go back towards this person, or it's hard to get them back due to some online drama. Something is public, something is, you know, out there online, or something has came out and this person don't want it to be revealed, or they don't want this other person to be mad at them. They feel like this person gonna ghost them, and that's something that they don't want. I don't want to be ghosted by my, whoever this is. This could be their ex. We got layers. We got ex. I don't want to get ghosted by my ex. They bored, Libra. If you're a man, you could be bored waiting on a situation. You could be bored dealing with a woman that is unsatisfied dealing with you too. What's going on with the Libra? Y'all bored dealing with a woman that's bored dealing with you too, and it's because she dealing with somebody else, or she waiting on an ex to come back around. This why she ghosting you. This why she quiet. Because she waiting on somebody else from her past to be with her. So for my Libra men, y'all going through the same thing that the women going through. It's like somebody is still attached to their past, or they holding on to an ex that they still want to be with. And it's like they releasing this situation because they want to be with their ex. So if this person ghosted you, or you haven't heard anything from them, it's because they don't want to cheat. They don't want to get caught on no bullshit. Yeah, we got spiritual connection. Whoever this is, they tied to somebody else, or they want to be with somebody else. Guess. Why? Guess. I already told you what to do. I already told you what to do. But whoever this is, yeah, they could be wanting a relationship with somebody else. They reorganizing their priorities to be with somebody else. They daydreaming about another connection. They thinking about another person, and they feel like that person thinking about them too. They feel like the other woman, for my Libra men, this could be another this could be a woman that feel like the other man got her under his spell. Like she want him, she miss him. She don't understand why she miss him or want him, but she in love with him. So she feel like what you and her have is just not worth holding on to, because the memories were not that deep for her. And if you are a woman, it's the same on your end. Like, you're dealing with a man that is in love with somebody else, and he's letting this go because he feel like y'all memories were not that deep. He daydreaming about fixing something with somebody else, or reorganizing his priorities to be with that person. And y'all could have known this person for a while, but he looking at the situation like, well, all we ever did was stress each other out. Like, we've never been happy. It was never stable. It was never really a real connection. It was never really any memories. It was never anything real. They feel like it was never anything that they could remember. I don't remember a lot of the things that we went through. I don't remember a lot of the things that we did. Okay. I don't remember a lot of the things that we did. So this somebody that feel like they don't remember y'all life together. And I guess this is what's making them walk away. Because it's like the other person is the one that I have the memories with. That's the one that I want to do this with, or I want to do that with. They want to plan their life out with somebody else. And they feel like the memories that they hold with that person, they stronger. Even if you don't know everything that them and that person been through, they feel like them and that person has been through so much. More in the time frame than they've known you. So this could be somebody that's kind of comparing, or I ain't gonna say they're comparing you to the other person, but what they doing is sitting back analyzing the situations. They analyzing the life that they had with you, and then they analyzing the life that they have with this person that they want to be with or stay with. It's like, me and this person, we've been through this, we've been through that, we done been through so much, and a lot of people don't know our story. A lot of people don't know how we are. A lot of people don't know why we act the way that we act. A lot of people don't know why we keep coming back to each other. People may view it as stupid. People may feel like it's the wrong decision for us to keep running back to each other, but they feel like we know. They know why. I know why I'm running back to her. She know why she running back to me. Or if you're a man, he know why he running back to me, and I know why I'm running back to him. So somebody feels like, even though other people don't know their story with the person that they want to be with, a lot of y'all, they already with this person. Others of y'all, they trying to fix things or repair things with this person. And it's like, I know why we keep bumping back into each other. I feel like they meant to be in my life. And I know why we dealing with each other. I know why she coming back. I know why I'm coming back. Even if the world don't know or understand us. Even if the world don't know our story. Even if the world don't understand why we act the way that we act. So they feel close to another person. They feel close or connected to somebody else. They feel like they sleep easy at night with the other person. Y'all could feel some type of way, because you looking at the situation like, who you think you is? You trying to treat me like I'm ugly or something. You trying to treat me like I'm this, or like I'm that, or like I'm not worth fucking with. Like you just ain't never gave a fuck about me. So what you keep coming back for? So you want to know why somebody keep coming back around you, if they treat you like you so unattractive, if they treat you like they just don't give a fuck about you, you just ain't it. Why you keep coming back around? Why do you keep fucking up your relationship then? Why do you keep fucking up your life if it's so important to you? So you want to know, even though this man, if you're a Libra woman, even though this person keeps going back to the same person, you want to know why. Why do you keep going back to the same person? If you dealt with me, if you let me interrupt y'all relationship, if you let me break y'all up, why do you feel the need to be with them? Why do you feel the need to keep running back to them? They don't want to tell you that. They feel like the beauty in them and this person's relationship is the fact that it's discreet. They feel like the beauty in them and this person's relationship is the fact that nobody else know what they thinking besides them. Nobody else know their emotions besides them. Nobody else know how they gonna flip things besides them. So these are two people that kind of feel like, yeah, we might be sneaky than a motherfucker, but we usually be knowing each other plan, or we sneaky for a reason, or we act like this for a reason. So they feel like they in sync with somebody, and they feel like they don't have to explain that to you. Even if it's like, you may not understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, or you may not understand why I'm acting the way that I'm acting, but that's the beauty in it. I don't have to break it down to you. I don't have to explain it to you. I just can't keep repeating the same lesson with you. Because if I do, I miss out on what it is that I want. And I've sat back and I've had time to analyze it, and I've had time to go without it. Somebody feel like they've had a lot of time to be without somebody. They've repeated this pattern a lot, bouncing back and forth between you and that person, or them feeling like you stood in the middle of their relationship. They feel like they was going back towards a broken dynamic, a broken dynamic, a broken bond, a broken family dynamic, something that was never real. We were never really a family. We never really had a real relationship. We never really had a real life. And I kept going back and giving up on something that was real. So somebody is coming to some type of I'm hearing resolution in my head, but that wasn't even the word that I was looking for. Somebody is coming to some type of they've had some type of epiphany and realized that the only thing that was holding them back when it came to getting the love of their life or the person that they wanted to be with was them. I held myself back. I let the Libra stand in between us. I let the Libra play a part in that. So this is why I can't be with this person anymore. This is why, you know, this family dynamic that I built with that person is falling apart, because I let the Libra stand in the way of that. So instead of this person blaming you for what took place between them and the person that they really love or want to be with, they blaming themselves. So somebody taking accountability for the part that they played in a separation that they really wanted in their life. I want to be with her. I want to be with him. I want to be with that person. And it's like, I let the Libra stand in the way of that, or I let the Libra fuck that up. So they're not necessarily bitter towards you, but they recognizing that you and them do not belong together. They recognizing that the life that they had with you is just not, it's not something that it's not like what they share with the other person. It don't hold a candle, or it's different, because, you know, me and you, our thing was hurting each other. All we wanted to do was stick around in each other's lives when we was bored, when we ain't had shit better to do, when we wanted to hurt each other, when we wanted to get revenge on each other. They don't want nothing like that no more. They want something real, and they feel like they don't want to be foolish enough to lose the real thing that they had in their life no more. I fucked up enough. I've been without them for this amount of time. I've been without that person for that amount of time. I've been without them for years. I've been without them for months. I've been fucked up in a situation, and I miss them, and I want them to come back. And I can't let the Libra stand in the way of that no more. But I can't let myself stand in the way of it either, because the Libra wouldn't have been able to destroy it if I didn't give them the opportunity to come in and do that. So somebody is realizing that they are the issue in their own relationship. I can't keep blaming everybody else. I got to see where I went wrong. Because at the end of the day, for my Libra women, this is a man that feel like she's going to punish me. She don't give a fuck about the Libra woman. She's going to punish me for my mistakes. She's going to punish me for stepping out. She going to punish me for cheating. She going to punish me for not doing the right thing. She don't give a fuck about the Libra. She doing what she's supposed to do. She holding me accountable. So as a man, I need to hold myself accountable too, and understand that there's certain shit that I can't do. So this is a man that's realizing that he fucked up in a way. He knew that you was focused on his relationship, and he allowed you to be focused on his relationship. He knew that you was competing with somebody that he was with, and he allowed you to compete with that person. He feel like he allowed you to fuck up a memory for him, to fuck up a relationship. And he feel like he let you ruin it so bad to the point where this person don't even want, they don't want to start over with them no more, because they assume it's going to be the same. So he be trying to figure out if he should test this person or not, test they gangster. Should I try to see if I can get away with some shit? Nope. Tried this last time. She held my ass all the way accountable. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop thinking I can come back around her, because she not playing with me. So this is a man that's understanding that the person that he in love with, they stop playing with them. They not to be fucked with. I'm not the Libra. I'm not the other motherfuckers that you've been dealing with, and I will not give you no pass. I will not allow you to play. You fuck me over, you gotta go. You cheat, you gotta go. You might as well consider yourself dead to me. So they dealing with somebody that's like, if I don't play with your heart, you will not play with mine. And this person don't give a damn about y'all, Libra. And it ain't to be funny, but just real shit. Whoever the woman is that they in love with, they don't give a fuck about y'all. They give a fuck about this person and their actions. And if their actions prove to be faulty, this person won't be around no more. But she don't give a fuck about none of it. There ain't no hard feelings to her. Yes, she loved that man, but is she going to let that man tear her apart? No. She's not going to let that man tear her apart mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. And you, she don't watch you at all. She don't think of you at all, Libra women. Whoever this woman is, they don't think of you at all. They don't watch you. None of that. They don't spy on you. Y'all may know where this woman stay. You could have been tracking a location. Some of y'all may have a child with this person that is leaving you behind or walking away. If you have a child with this person, you could have sent your child to this woman's house or put a GPS on their stuff. What? Yeah, I turned your child tracker on. Like if your child got an iPad or something, you turned your child tracker on to track their location to somebody's home. Or a device. It could be a device that you give to your child, their phone, some type of tracking device. We got location being tracked. Y'all could have knew where the other woman lived or stayed because you were tracking your child. You turned your child location on to figure out this woman's location. Yeah, you knew about a relationship that they were in. You were watching things. You was playing the game because you felt like this man thought he was so smart. You think you so smart. You coming over here trying to sleep with me. You think I don't know that you fucking on that person. You think I don't know that you still with your girl. A lot of y'all could have ended up pregnant as well. But not by this person that you already have a child with. We got mixed signals and then we got trapped. So y'all could have ended up pregnant, but it possibly wasn't by this person that you already have a child with. You may have told them that it was theirs because you didn't want them to be involved with whoever it is that they was already with. We got mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Yeah, y'all wanted them to get off of somebody. I want you to stop fucking with her. I want you to stop fucking with that person. You could be pregnant, Libra, but it's not their child. So if you were questioning like DNA, if you yourself were questioning the DNA of a child, and you were wondering like, well, is it, a lot of y'all knew it wasn't this person. You came back towards them and told them it was because you didn't want them being with who they was with. And some of y'all may have played confused when you got caught. It's like, well, shit, I ain't really know. I ain't know it wasn't yours, but y'all knew, but you wanted this man to believe that you had no idea. And some of y'all, you getting ready to go through this. Like if you got a DNA test coming out and you wondering what the results gonna be, it's not who you think. Whoever the person is you think is their child is not their child. Or you said it was their child is not their child. And a lot of y'all could already have one kid with that person. Who child you think or you told it was. Yeah, sweet talk. You knew it wasn't their child. Y'all sweet talk them. A lot of y'all could have did this for money. You felt like they had a job, a good job. Yeah, a lot of y'all told this person that because you felt like they had a good job and you wanted them to replace somebody. Get rid of her. Get rid of that person that you with. You knew they was missing somebody else or they was with somebody else or dealing with somebody else and you wanted that person gone. And you wanted this news to come out. It's like, I want people to gossip about it. I want people to talk about it. So this person can run off. But you wasn't expecting, like, for this person, you wasn't expecting for this person to run you off instead. So y'all was trying to run somebody off, like run another woman off, but you feel like that woman ran you off instead. And it kind of shook you a little bit. Or you feel like that man ran you off. This could be you feeling like your baby daddy ran you off. It's like, shit, he ran me off and she done ran me off too. So I might as well just let it go. So y'all could be running away from something, running away from a situation, or not wanting to deal with a situation altogether. Because you know, found out that two people were dealing with each other, or two people were trying to be together, and drop all the third parties for each other. They don't want to come towards you, Libra. They don't want to take a risk on a situation. They feel like it's too late. If you were trying to repair something with somebody, they don't want to fix it no more. They feel like it's too late. They mad at a lie. They mad at a lie that you told them because they feel like they got to go to the person that they in love with and lie to them. Because you lied to them about a situation. So say if you told them you was pregnant with their child and they believed you and they actually felt like they had to walk away. They want to go, they going back to where they started. They going back to the person that they never wanted to leave in the first place. I never wanted to, we weren't supposed to be apart in the first place. But I felt like I had to end this altogether because of the situation that the Libra was in. But I didn't want to do that. So now that I got a way out, I'm immediately rushing back to where I wanted to be originally, which was with the person that I love. But I can't go back to that person and tell them that I had all this shit going on with the Libra. Even though the Libra lied to me, I can't go back to my person and tell them that the Libra lied to me. I can't even tell them that the Libra was pregnant. I can't tell them that the situation happened at all. So they trying to hide the situation completely from their person. They trying to hide it at least until the DNA test comes out. Or at least until the child is born, because they want to get a DNA test. They can get a DNA test before the child is born. You can have a DNA test done before a child is born. Y'all may have already had the DNA test done, and for a lot of y'all, you just ain't told them about it. You could have the results and everything, and you just ain't told them nothing. Or you got the results put up hidden. Some of y'all already got a DNA test, and you just keeping it in a secret. But you know who it, you know what it is. And this person is sitting around waiting on results to come out. They feel delayed. And y'all can know that. A lot of y'all know that. And that's why you keeping the results to yourself, because you don't want them to go anywhere. You want them to be delayed. If I don't give them these results, then he can't go nowhere. He'll never be able to be with her. He gonna be away from her forever. We got distance. You'll never get her back. You'll never get that person back. We got separation. They gonna walk away anyway, Libra. They gonna leave anyway. Even if you try to hold the results or play the shit out that way, they gonna walk away anyway. With or without the results. Because they don't want the relationship. They don't want to be together. They don't want to be with you. And I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly what's coming out. This somebody that's literally turning their back on the situation. It's like, I don't need the results. I know I'm leaving anyway. We still not going to be together. And then we got distance, separation, space, blockage. Because they exploring their options with somebody else. They looking at somebody else. They want to go back to where they was at. Yeah. They feel like they don't have to pretend to want a life with somebody else anymore. I don't have to pretend to want a family with the person that I was with no more. They could feel like they was hiding how much they felt for the other person. It's like, I'm hiding how bad I want a family with the other person because I'm trying to, respect the Libra feelings. I'm trying to make sure I don't hurt her feelings. So I'm not going to tell her that I want a life with the other person. I'm not going to tell her that I'm trying to start a family with the other person. because I don't want her to feel salty or to feel no type of way. So somebody felt like they was trying to protect your feelings or do something in silence out of respect for you. But now that they know that you having a family with somebody else, or now that they know that you pregnant by somebody else, it's like, well, what am I hiding for? What am I holding back for? Might as well live my life, out loud. Somebody feel like it was a double standard. They feel like they tried to, respect your feelings and respect how they thought that your emotions would feel in the situation. They didn't know if you would be hurt. They didn't know if you would be cool. They didn't know how you would feel about them wanting a life with somebody else. And it's like, well, I'm just not going to throw it in their face. But once they started sitting back, realizing like, well, damn, the Libra dating who they want to date, or the Libra throwing it in my face, or the Libra doing this, or the Libra doing that, and they not considering my feelings. So why am I making the person that I'm in love with suffer, or making my relationship suffer to protect somebody else's feelings that ain't really protecting mine? The Libra don't really give a damn about what they do to me, so why should I care? So somebody looking at it like that. Why am I fucking up my life? Why am I fucking up my relationship with somebody that never really had respect for me, or that never really had love for me? So somebody is feeling that way towards you, Libra. Now, if you a man, and a lot of y'all knew that, you just play confused. You play confused, hoping that it would, make this person settle down with you or give you what you wanted. But this person still changed their mind. It's like they still was doing them. They still was being selfish. They still was being one-sided. They still was sleeping with other people, even if they wasn't sleeping with their ex, because they wasn't cheating with whoever you think they was cheating with, or they wasn't dealing with whoever they think you was dealing with at the time. Once that situation broke up for them and that person, it was it. But they upset because they always wanted that person back. I want that life. I want that person. I want them. But if I can't have them, I'm going to take it out on you, and I'm just going to deal with whoever I want to deal with. So if they committed to you, they felt like they committed to you out of obligation, and they was doing what they wanted to do while they was with you because of that. It's like, well, since I got to be with the Libra, I'm finna just fuck on whoever I want to fuck on. I'm going to deal with whoever I want to deal with. They can play confused. They can play confused all they want. They could think that... Y'all may have thought that it was their ex that they was sleeping with. It's like, oh, you cheating on me with her, and you supposed to leave her behind. You was supposed to let that situation go completely, but they wasn't dealing with her. They was dealing with other people. They was mad at that woman because she wouldn't allow herself to be a side piece once they was forced to deal with you, or forced to move forward to you because of what you told them. This woman ain't that type. She's not side piece material. She don't... Once we over with, once we break up, you gotta go. So once he lost this person, he was upset with this person because he couldn't get them to be, in a one-sided connection with them. He couldn't get her to stick around while he had to deal with this situation with you. So he still decided to have his way, but he decided to punish you. Since I can't have the person that I want to be with, I'm going to punish the Libra by just sleeping around with anybody. So y'all could have ran into a man that was just sleeping with anybody to get back at you, to prove a point that he didn't want to be there, that he didn't want to stay, that he felt forced. It's like a man being dragged back into a situation, kicking and screaming. Like a kid being dragged to something that they don't want to be in. I told you I don't want to go there. I told you I don't want to do this. I told you I don't want to be there, be with this. So just like a man that was upset that he had to do something that he didn't want to do. I got to be with the Libra and I don't want to, just because, she's saying she's pregnant, or just because it is, just because of that. Somebody was upset and bitter towards you, so they did whatever they could to hurt your feelings anyway. But they didn't do it with the person that y'all was watching. A lot of y'all was watching the ex because that's who you was trying to drive a wedge between. I want her away from you. She the only one I want away from you. I'm trying to drive a wedge between you and her. But y'all was so focused on the ex that y'all missed the fact that they wasn't even dealing with the ex. They was dealing with multiple people outside of that. The ex had already left. They was dealing with other people on you. So the same way you got somebody in a situation, Libra, is the same way you lost them. If you hated another woman and you was trying your hardest to snatch this man away from her, that's the same way you lost that man, because he still ended up dealing with other women. Even outside, he wasn't dealing with her. He was just dealing with other women. And it's like now that he don't want them other women, he just want that one person. That's what he want to focus on now. I want her now. I want her back. I always wanted her. So somebody feel like they I can't have my way. I can't have my way. I can't have things the way that I wanted it. So I'm going to try to do right by the person that I actually want, because it'd be stupid for me to lose them to people that I don't want to be with or that I don't want to settle down with. So somebody trying to weigh out their options and look at things from a bigger perspective. Y'all could be arguing with this person. This situation between you and this person could be completely damaged at this point. Y'all may be arguing with them. This could be somebody that's low-key telling you, like, don't call me or don't chase me. Don't chase after me. Don't come after me. You know, call whoever it is that you're finna have this child with. We got quit, fired. They may feel like the other man don't work. Whoever else you finna have this child with don't work. Or they may feel like that man is about to get fired from their job. Or this could be your first child for some of y'all, but... Or if there's no baby involved at all, this could be a situation where they may have kids with somebody else. But they still... If they got kids with somebody else and you ain't got no kids, they getting rid of their baby mama. But they getting rid of you too, which is, you know... which is the bad thing. They getting rid of both situations because they feel like it's too much that can happen. But for a lot of y'all, there's somebody you have a child with, one child with, or you have a kid with, and maybe you could be having another child. And it's like they telling you to call the other baby daddy, call him, don't call me. I'm cool. I'm not trying to be distracted. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to focus on my relationship, or I'm trying to focus on this. I'm trying to focus on my person. Like, you know, chill out. So they could be pushing you away for my Libra women. Yeah, we got third party influence. They pushing you away. They pushing all the third parties away. Everybody that they once left the door open for, everybody that they once allowed to come back into their life, they feel like they cannot entertain those people no more. They can't allow those same people to come back into their life, and they don't want y'all expecting them to come back. They don't want y'all waiting on them or expecting them to come back around, because they feel like that was part of the problem. The fact that it was easy access, or it was an open door policy on all situations in their life. They felt like that was the problem for them. Their addiction was not sitting down because they felt like they had a variety of things to choose from. I have a buffet. These women don't want to close these doors on me. So I'm going to keep bouncing back and forth between all of them. But now they feel like it really don't matter to them what women want to keep the door open at this point, because they only want one person. They only want the one thing at the buffet that they feel is sold out, that they feel they can't get no more. Imagine being at a buffet and you only came for one thing, and the one thing that you went to the buffet for, they ain't got. They don't have. It's like pointless to even be there at this point. So this is how this person is looking at the situation. Like, the one person that I want, I feel like that's the one person that I can't have, or it's the one person that I'm missing the most, or that's the one person that I can't be with. So I don't want to be at the buffet no more. There's no point of being around everybody else if this is not this ain't what I came for. This ain't my cup of tea. This ain't the food that I came for. This ain't the person that I came for. This ain't the situation that I came for. I came for this, and y'all sold out of that, or y'all don't have that no more. So I don't want it. So this is like somebody saying, I'm not gonna eat just, this is a metaphor, y'all. I'm not gonna eat just because. I'm not gonna eat just because. Just because it's there don't mean I'm finna grab it, I'm finna eat it. Because I know that I don't need it. I don't need it. Just because it's unlimited shit right there don't mean that I need that unlimited supply. Sometimes what you need is right in front of your face. Sometimes all you need is the one thing that can satisfy you. It's the one thing that can make you happy. When you get too greedy, you get full, you become unsatisfied, then you realize that that appetite was never really, the appetite that you had, it was never really satisfied in the first place. That craving that you had, you realize that you ain't never really get what you wanted because you was dealing with the wrong people. So somebody is realizing that. They realizing that, yeah, I used to be the type to like a quantity. Like I used to like quantity. But now I like quality over quantity. Now I like the person that I feel could build a good life with me. That could be a good woman towards me. And that I could be a good man towards. Now I'm looking for quality. I don't want the quantity anymore. Because I could have 50 different women that I'm dealing with. And all of those 50 women could lack something that that one woman could make up with everything. And that's how they're looking at the situation. That one woman makes up for everything that I felt I've been searching for in these other women that I didn't find. So there's no point for me to hang on to the other women, because if I let that one woman go, I'll lose everything that I had already been searching for so long. So they gotta leave you hanging. There's somebody feeling like they gotta make a choice. And they choose the spiritual connection. They choose to do the right thing. Because they bitter towards not getting what they want out of life. They're not happy dealing with multiple options or multiple situations. They just feel like it's multiple headaches or multiple people making them unhappy. And they don't want to deal with that no more. Especially not if it means the right person leaving them behind. Forever. Now, for my Libra men, you are actually dealing with a situation where some of y'all could have had like an ex that is blaming you for the fact that they getting divorced from somebody. They blaming you for the fact that a marriage is ending. For my Libra men, you could have had an ex partner that went and got with somebody else. They went and got into a new relationship. They went and got married, and they feel like you stand in the way of their marriage, or you stand in the way of their relationship. But the thing is, you don't really stand in the way of their relationship, because this could definitely be somebody that be chasing you. This could be somebody that's always in your way, always in your life, always in the midst of drama, always inserting themselves in your life, always offering to sleep with you, always offering to, do certain things for you sexually, trying to reminisce. So maybe her husband or her partner caught her on some bullshit. You can be a Libra man that's into men too, and they partner caught them on some bullshit. They partner looked through their phone. They partner saw something online. They partner saw something that made them divorce this person, because it's like, that's it. I'm not gonna keep dealing with you and you still fucking around with your ex. I'm not gonna keep dealing with you and you fucking around with the Libra man. You still texting the Libra man. You still talking about how you want to sleep with them or how you want them. I'm good. I'm done. So this woman wants to leave the situation behind and be faithful to her husband or to her boyfriend, now that she sees that she got caught up in a situation. So it's kind of the same thing. Somebody else going through that on the other end for y'all too. This a woman that was in love with somebody else, but she was still flirting around with you or still trying to flirt around with you. But the crazy thing is, for my Libra men, y'all was actually in love with somebody else. You didn't want this person no way. You didn't want to be with this person. You didn't want nothing to do with them. But they kept trying to fuck with you. They kept throwing a shot. They kept shooting a shot, throwing passes. And y'all would curve them. Curve them to the left. Yeah. Libra men, you wasn't chasing whoever this is. You wasn't losing no sleep over them. And it's because you already know who you want to be with. You got your sights set on somebody else. You stressing over a whole nother situation. And this woman that's your ex, that's steady coming at you, that's steady approaching you, is unattractive to you. You can have 2 kids with this ex that's approaching you, for my Libra men. For my Libra men, y'all could be DNA testing the child. You could be telling somebody to get a DNA test for my Libra men. Or this could be you, you know, actually DNA testing one of your kids. Even if you got older kids, you could be DNA testing one of your children. What's this? For Libra men. You don't trust something that happened a long time ago, Libra men. You feel like something is not right, or you feel like somebody pinned a child on you, a baby. Y'all memories could be kicking in, and you could be remembering something from the past, or you could be remembering something from a while ago. And it's keeping you away from somebody that you don't want to deal with no more. It's like, come to think about it. Oh, your common sense is kicking in, Libra men. What's happening with you is the fact that you looking at the situation like, well, if you my ex-wife, or if you my ex-partner, and you flirting with me while you married to old boy now, or you flirting with me while you in that new relationship now, they let me know what you was doing to me the whole time we was together. They let me know what you was doing to me when we was married, when we was in a relationship. So come to think about it, if we got kids, you ended up pregnant when I wasn't even sleeping with you. You ended up pregnant around the time when we ain't had shit popping. We wasn't even together. We wasn't trying to get back together. We wasn't trying to fuck on each other. We wasn't touching each other. So how you get pregnant? I feel like for my Libra men, something is clicking in your head, or you thinking back to something that happened a while ago. And it's making you mad. It's making you bitter. It's pissing you off. Because it's like, well, is this even my child? Or is this even my situation? Or is this? I feel like you questioning somebody because of their character and who they are and how they act now. It's like, if you act like this with me now, I just know you was sleeping around. I just know you was hoeing around while we was together. Fucking off. Flirting with the next man. Fucking on the next man. You was doing everything that I knew you was doing back then. And the reason why you know you wasn't sleeping with this person back when they got pregnant is because you feel like you was bitter about the fact that you wasn't getting sex from them. It's like, I had an attitude about the fact that I wasn't fucking them. So how you end up pregnant? I remember that clear. You wasn't giving me none. We wasn't even touching each other. This didn't happen. That didn't happen. So why didn't I see this before? Why didn't I pay attention to this before? Why did I let this block my life before? Why did I let this block my emotions before? So for my Libra men, you could feel like you got wrapped up into a situation or tied in a situation when you was trying to move on to somebody else. This is like somebody saying they was pregnant with another child when you was already moving on and meeting somebody else, falling for somebody else, and then that person tell you they pregnant again, and you like, God damn. Fuck, I'm trying to move on to so-and-so, so-and-so. And for some of y'all, it could have happened years ago. This could have happened years ago. You could have fell in love with somebody else already, and it's like that person is the one that you're thinking about, but you can't get this other person out of your energy. It's like now they blaming you for their life, or they saying to themselves, I can't necessarily blame the Libra man for the fact that my man is leaving me. My husband leaving me, my boyfriend leaving, whatever they got going on. They leaving me, and I can't say shit to the Libra about it because I did this. I was chasing them. I was flirting with the Libra man. He wasn't flirting with me. He wasn't fucking with me. He wasn't trying to get to know me. He wasn't none of that. He was on some other shit. He was trying to leave me alone, which tells me that he probably went back and fucked with the other person that he was dealing with, or he want to be with them. See, this person knew that you had feelings for somebody else. So maybe they ended up pregnant when you was actually meeting somebody else, dealing with somebody else, connecting with somebody else, and falling in love with somebody else. Could have happened a while ago in the past. A lot of y'all wasn't even, you could have felt like you had to hide the other person that you was falling for because of this person. I gotta hide them because of this. You could have been with your ex at that time. Or like I said, a lot of y'all was leaving that situation. We got early stages of union in reverse. A lot of y'all was walking away from somebody. You was walking away from this person that you questioning now. You was walking away from them in the past. And you felt like you got held back. You felt like you got sidetracked, delayed, but your plan was to move on to somebody else that you felt you couldn't live out loud with. We can't be seen in public. We can't have fun together. We can't do this together. We can't do that together. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this. So y'all was tired of not being able to live your life out loud with somebody that you actually did love. I wanted to be with them. I was in love with them. I'm still in love with them. And it pisses me off when I think about how things went in the past and how I could have made things better or how I could have changed things to make this person that I was in love with comfortable. And I did the opposite of that. I didn't do that. Because I believe this person that I'm now realizing could have possibly lied to me. So, Libra men, this is you going back years later and trying to figure some shit out. Dead ass. Like, if you got kids, this is like you. If your child's 7, 10, 15, this is you getting a DNA test now. If your child grown as hell, this is you getting a DNA test for a child that you questioned when they was born anyway. Grown as hell or not, you always had a question about a particular kid or whatever, and you feel like you never got them tested. You may have told people that you got a DNA test on this child, but you didn't. And a lot of y'all are reconsidering it or feeling like you should get it now. But you feel like maybe that'd be wrong. It's like, what if I fuck up my family by getting a DNA test on this child now? What if I make things worse? But at the same time, you looking at it like, well, me and this person ain't even a family. We ain't a family no more. We haven't been a family in a long time. So if I get that test, it'll just be for me and my knowledge. It'll be for me and my, my sense of peace, clarity. Because I don't want to live my life out not knowing if a child is mine. I don't want to die not knowing if a child was ever mine, if it belonged to me or not. I don't want to raise a child for a lifetime and get attached to it and it's not mine. But for a lot of y'all, you could have already raised this child. You could have raised this child already. And it's like, now I'm sitting back thinking to myself, like, I think you played me. And you're not mad about it. It's just, you looking at it like, well, that's your mother's mistake. That's, that's something that you did. It ain't shit that we could do about it now, especially if your kid's grown. You like, it ain't shit that we can do about it now. Or if your kid's older, teenagers, grown, whatever. It's like, it ain't really shit that we can do about it. That's your mother's mistake. Maybe they shouldn't have lied to me. But I'm going to always give my child a second chance. But I'm not going to give this woman a second chance. So if you're a man that have already raised your kids are older, or they almost grown, or they are grown, you still want the DNA test. It's like, I still want that DNA test. But no matter what the test says, it's not going to change how I feel about this child because I've already raised them up. The child is already grown, or the child is already damn near a teenager. So, that's where you at with that. Okay. Now, for those of y'all where somebody pregnant and the child ain't came out yet, if you get that DNA test and you figure out that it ain't yours, sir, don't you be no goddamn fool. Don't you be no fucking fool and feel like you got to take on responsibility for a child that ain't yours. Because what's going to happen is that mother that you let get over on you, she going to start milking your ass. She going to start seeing you as that you took on that role. You took on the responsibility. So now you got to hold up your end of the bargain. I need more money. I need this. I need that. And then if you pull that, but that ain't even my child line, they gonna play the victim. But you said you would raise them. You took on the responsibility. They gonna guilt trip you for a mistake that they made. They gonna make you feel like you the villain and they the victim when the whole time they was the villain. So don't let nobody gaslight you into raising a child that ain't yours if you know from the beginning that their child is possibly not yours. If you find out right away, that child is young as fuck, that child is a baby, or that child is still in that mother's stomach, if you find out quickly, break yourself out of that situation. Don't put yourself through that pain of raising a child that you become attached to and it ain't yours. And you know it's not yours. Go on and have your own kids. I'm sorry to say it like that, but go have a baby that actually is yours. Don't sit there and let nobody manipulate you into raising their mistake, into raising a kid that don't belong to you. That's not your responsibility. That's not your job. Because if you let that mother manipulate you into doing that, you're going to be paying child support for that kid that ain't even yours. Don't be nobody's fool. But for those of y'all that's like older and your kids are older and you've already raised that child and now you having your doubts and you want it for your clarification, go ahead and do it. If anybody say that you causing drama, you doing too much, you just wanted to hurt them because you wanted to get a DNA test, that's them not wanting their secrets to come out. That's them not wanting to be exposed for the mistakes that they made. So if the mother of your child come to you, you wrong for that. Our kids is grown. Why would you DNA test them? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Because I want to be sure. If you ain't did nothing wrong, what's the problem? If you ain't got shit to hide, what's the issue? If you know that I'm the father, what's the problem? I just needed for my clarification. I just needed to know. That's your right. You well within your right, and don't let nobody make you feel like you're not within your right to do that. You should be sure. You should be certain, and you should know before you get wrapped up into some bullshit that you can't get out of, like being stuck in the court system for 18 years of your life when a child didn't belong to you in the first place. So always be sure of a situation. Always get your clarification, especially when you know you're dealing with a woman that's a little shady. Yeah, especially when you know you're dealing with a woman that's a cheater. She'll never tell you the truth. Don't expect her to confess shit to you. She ain't gonna tell you. So you gotta figure that shit out on your own. You gotta figure that shit out for yourself. And stop avoiding the person that you love because you have doubts about the person that did you wrong. See, a lot of y'all for my Libra men, y'all holding back from somebody that you actually love because you were done wrong by an ex-wife or by an ex-partner that's still trying to be an issue or a main factor in your life. They still around. They still inserting themselves into your everyday life. They still want to be relevant. They still want to be a factor. And they're a non-fucking factor. A lot of y'all, this could be somebody that you divorced. And it's like you don't care no more. We not a family. We don't have a family dynamic. Leave me alone. You feel like this person still want to cheat with you. They still want to deal with you. And it's like, why? Like, now I know exactly what you did to me. If I could still fuck on you while you dealing with your husband or while you dealing with your man, then I know you was cheating on me all along. So you may view this person as somebody that you should have never dealt with. But a lot of y'all, it's like, I don't want anything to do with them. I kind of just want my past person back. The person that I was falling for when I was trying to get away from this ex-wife or when I was trying to divorce them or get away from this ex-spouse. I want the person back that I was building that bond with before. Because I should have never left them hanging. So you feel like you left the wrong person hanging, Libra men. Damn. Libra men, y'all may want to get a DNA test. We got pregnancy, fake news, DNA. Y'all may want to get a DNA test. And it could possibly be by somebody you was married to. Somebody you was married to, somebody you was in a relationship, a long-term commitment with. An ex that you was with for a while, you was married to. And a high level of commitment with. If you wasn't married, you was just with them for years. They lied to you. We got phony, trickster, illusion. They lied to you. And y'all done kept yourself single for so long because you felt like you can't trust no more. Damn. My advice for you, Libra men, is to stop pretending like you don't love the woman that you do love, because that's hurting her. That's not helping her. That's hurting her because she thinks you don't care about her. And you do. You care about this person. You love them more than they know. But your problem is you're afraid to love them because of what you've been put through with the past person. My ex-wife cheated on me. My ex-girlfriend cheated on me. My ex-partner did me like this, and now it's playing a huge part in how I deal with the person that I'm in love with. I don't speak to them at times. I don't say anything to them. And it's because I feel like things are just going to go terribly. Like it did with my past person. It was the wrong time for me to be fucking with them. And maybe it's the wrong time for me to be fucking with the person that I'm in love with, which would be my ex. So y'all keep ghosting somebody because you scared. You scared of what you went through in the past situation, and you scared that it's gonna be repeated in the situation with the person that you're in love with, and it's not. Y'all could have also felt like the woman that you are in love with could have felt less of themselves. They could have felt like bad for being around you when you were married or when you were with this person that you were dealing with. It's like, I hope they don't feel bad, or I hope they don't feel like anything that happened in my life was their fault. Because I don't feel that way about them. Yeah, I feel like the person that you were married to or in a relationship with before them was cheating on you anyway. And it was like I was already getting out of a situation. So when you came into my life, you actually was a blessing in disguise. You were helping me get out of something that I no longer wanted to be in anyway. So if you had a child after, you know, you divorced this person or you left that relationship, you don't look at the other child as a mistake, or you don't view that other situation as a mistake. You don't view the other parent as a mistake. You don't view the person that you're in love with as a mistake, because you feel like they actually was your way out of something anyway. You just feel like shit happened faster than it was supposed to happen. But you don't regret how things went because you wasn't being treated the best anyway. So your other child wasn't the consequences of, you saw something differently. Your other child wasn't, you didn't view them as a burden. You viewed them as a blessing that was taking you away from a burden. Oh. You wanted to be loyal to the woman that you fell for. You wanted to be loyal to the woman that you met and fell in love with, not the ex-wife. You was leaving a situation to choose somebody that you feel maybe you met at the wrong time. Back then, you may have looked at it like that. Maybe me and you met at the wrong time. But now, you don't view it like that anymore. You view it as you and them meeting at the perfect time. We met at the perfect time because if I hadn't met you, I would have been stuck in a situation with a woman that was cheating on me. I would have been stuck in a situation with a woman that was dogging me behind my back, had me questioning the DNA of my children. So they was already getting somebody out of there. Let's get them out of here. They was already getting somebody out the way. They was already moving somebody out of their life. And that woman was unsatisfied. She knew what it was. She already knew what it was. She was doing the same thing they was doing. You getting rid of me, I'm getting rid of you. I'm fucking somebody else too, and you dealing with somebody else too. But y'all, Libra men, you feel like the other woman just viewed themselves as a problem because you came into my life at the wrong time, but you don't view it as that. You don't feel like they came in at the wrong time. Y'all just felt guilty about falling in love. Y'all felt guilty about falling in love when you wasn't out of something else. But you feel like whatever you was in was bad for you anyway. It was going to end anyway. This person just came in and made it end when it was supposed to. That's it. So you could have felt guilt before for falling in love with somebody else, but now it's like I don't feel bad for falling in love with somebody else. I just feel bad at the fact that I didn't tell that person sooner. I didn't tell them how much I cared for them sooner. I didn't tell them that I was in love with them sooner. I didn't tell them that I was choosing them sooner. Had I told them that I was walking away from my ex-wife, my ex-partner, me and them would have been on good terms a long time ago. But I didn't get a chance to tell them. I didn't get a chance to explain it to them. I didn't get a chance to break it down to them, which left them feeling like they were nothing, which left them feeling like they were a burden or they were a problem or a secret in my life that I wanted to keep. And y'all never looked at this person as your secret. You looked at them as the person that low-key saved you. Shit. You saved me from myself. You saved me from having to become the most toxic version of myself. I could have dogged this woman out. I could have cheated on her. I could have did everything to her that was rude under the sun. But I didn't. I left. I dealt with somebody one time, and I just happened to fall in love with the person that I dealt with that one time. I didn't deal with a million women, cheat with a million women, and then fall in love. I was exiting the situation. I fell in love with somebody else. It is what it is. You slept around with multiple men. I fell in love with one woman. If that hurt your heart and soul, I don't know what to tell you. Baby, it's life. It happens like that. You shouldn't have fucked around on me. Third-party influences. That's what it was. This is how y'all looking at it, Libra men. You fell in love with somebody else. And you left that family dynamic that you had behind with the other person. That was always the plan. That was always the goal. To separate, to divorce. So whoever it is that came into your life after that, they didn't fuck up your life. They just set your life in motion because you was planning on leaving anyway. You was exiting anyway. They was just the reason why you did it sooner. They was just the reason why you figured out, like you figured out me and this person ain't meant to be a family. We may have kids, but you're not meant to be my... Nah, we ain't for each other. I gotta divorce you. I gotta separate from you. We are not a family. This ain't real. I got real love over here. Why would I cancel out real love to be with somebody that's fake? With somebody that's sleeping around on me. With somebody that don't even love themselves. And then y'all felt like y'all got ghosted by the person that you was in love with. So you felt like you did something too late. When I was exiting a situation with this person, the person that I was in love with left me. And I didn't see that happening. So I missed it. I missed the mark. And I tried to go after them. I tried to chase them. But by that time, they had already saw things how they saw it. They had already felt like I didn't care. They had already felt like it was because of them. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not this. Maybe I'm not that. They had already felt like it was their fault by the time I went after them to make things right. And that was my fault. That was my mistake. But I want you to know that it wasn't you. You weren't the reason why I moved on. You wasn't the reason why I walked away. So, Libra men, this is what you want to tell somebody that don't understand how much you care about them. And this is the person that was considered to be the other woman to a marriage that was falling apart anyway, or to a relationship that was falling apart anyway. To you, they were never the other woman. They was your redemption, my retribution, the person that's going to help me start my life over. Start over and build something fresh. They was your fresh start. So, yeah, we got wants to leave the past behind. And oh, I didn't see that. Wants to leave the past behind and start fresh. They was your fresh start. For you to walk away from somebody that you never loved. I love you in reverse, or somebody that you fell out of love with. Some of y'all never loved them. Others of y'all, you did, but you fell out of love with them. Others of y'all, you never loved them. You took a risk on them to be with somebody, just to have somebody, but you never felt they were right for you. Y'all felt like this person was cheating on you from the start. From the moment you got with them, from the moment you started dealing with them, from day one. The ex, that's how you felt about them. And that was the truth. They was cheating on you since day one. So if you married somebody and had kids with them and that's your ex or whatever, they was cheating on you from day one. And that's why God sent the other person in for you. To help you drop the memories of the past. To help you drop that pain from the person that was doing you dirty from the start. You don't got to remember that. You don't have to go through that no more. I'm in town now. Big mama's in town. Big daddy in town. You ain't gotta worry about all that. So you don't have to worry about that dealing with the next person. So, Libra men, the person... We're going to start with Libra women first. Libra women, the zodiac sign for the man that you have this child with, this first child. They could be a Leo, Virgo, Leo, another Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra. For those of y'all that's pregnant now or pregnant again, the zodiac signs of the father of the child. Let's see. Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, Pisces. They could be a Capricorn, Sag, Leo. So that could be the zodiac signs of the whatever y'all got going on. Your other child's father. If you have no kids, the ex zodiac signs, your ex. Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. For my men, the zodiac signs of the ex-spouse that was doing all the dirt. They could be a Pisces, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Libra, another Libra like yourself, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Cancer. Zodiac signs of the person that y'all fell in love with after the ex. Aquarius, Taurus, another Libra, what's that? Virgo, Leo. It could be another Libra. Not Leo, I'm sorry. I said Libra. It could be another Libra. I ain't roll Leo, I roll Libra. I need my glasses. Wait a minute. Okay. Cancer. Taurus. Aries. Aquarius. Virgo. Taurus. Capricorn. So they could be zodiac signs of this person that y'all actually fell in love with, or the person that y'all want to chase after. For my Libra men. So Aquarius, we on y'all 11/28. I gave y'all advice. Libra, I don't think I did. Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't keep letting the past haunt you. Go towards the person that you're in love with without fear. It hurts to love, but it hurts to never be loved at all. Or it hurts to never attempt to love, if that makes sense. Would you rather be in pain because you just... I feel like it's worse being in pain, being in love with somebody and being without them when you know you can have them. I feel like that's worse. So don't do that to yourself. Don't keep yourself away from somebody. Keep yourself struggling and you know you want to talk to them. You know you want to see them. You know you want to be around them. Don't make things hard on yourself. Don't make life a struggle. Life is too damn short to spend it without the person that you're in love with, if you can help it. So if distance is not a problem, if work is not a problem, if that's not something that's interfering or getting in between y'all, then you should most definitely explore that. You should most definitely go after this person and not run from them. For my Libra men, don't allow the past to haunt you so bad to the point where it make you miss out on somebody good in your life. Sometimes the past can hold you back too, even if it's not in your life physically, mentally and emotionally. It can haunt you so bad and make you never want to love again. But loving and opening up your heart is the brave thing to do. And you never know how well life can turn out for you when you choose to do the brave thing by opening up your heart and loving the right person. It hurts to love the wrong person. It don't hurt to love the right person if you allow yourself to love them. You only start hurting when you're forcing yourself to be without them and you don't have to. Life is too short to play games like that. Go be with the person you're in love with. Don't let the past be the reason why you miss out on something great. For my Libra women, the advice for y'all is don't let the past hold you back from missing out on something that you could possibly find. Y'all can't be so devious, Libra women. The fact that you being devious and trying to hold your baby daddy back is the reason why you missing out on certain things in love. If you don't want to be with a particular person, do not stop their life. You doing that is going to fuck up every possibility and chance that you have in this world for yourself. How you going to meet the man of your dreams if you got the wrong man standing in the way? A man that don't even want to be there at that. If he don't want to be there, don't make him be there. If he don't want to be there, don't try to scheme so he can be there. Let men become the man that they supposed to be. I ain't gonna say it's a shortage, but what people don't understand is when a man going through their process of trying to become the best version of themselves, when a boy is turning into a man, it's best to not interfere with that. It's best to not interact with. It's best to leave that shit alone and let them become a man. Let them become the person that they supposed to become. Let them become the person that they supposed to be. Don't keep holding on to a person to keep them the worst version of themselves, to keep them as the lowest vibrational version of themselves, especially if you have a child with them, because what you're doing is making your child suffer. You don't understand that. Your child could have the perfect relationship with their father if you weren't too busy trying to hold on to them, hold on to something that ain't there no more. If you know you don't want the situation no more, let it go. You're hurting your child in the process of that. Your kid is confused. They tired of seeing mama and daddy go back and forth and argue about dumb shit. They tired of seeing their mama and daddy fight about stupid shit. They tired of seeing that their mama and daddy ain't compatible. You think kids can't see that? They can see that. Kids can see that their mama and daddy don't like each other for real. My mama and daddy don't love each other for real. My mama and daddy don't even like each other. They just in each other's space, making each other miserable. And you know, when you're making the other parent miserable, your child can see that, and that misery gets off on your child. Now your child growing up unhappy because they just want to be in a household that involves peace, and there's no peace in a household with two individuals that are not peaceful towards each other. We don't like each other, so there's no way that we can bring peace into a home for our kid. There's no way that we can show our child healthy habits because we don't have any towards each other. We don't like each other. So move on and find somebody that you do like, that you can develop healthy habits with, so you can show your child the right thing. Don't be that type of person that is bitter and hold people back in life. Don't do that, because when you hold other people back, you hold yourself back. And you would think that it's not affecting others around you, but it is. It's affecting your kid, because your kid need to see consistency when they growing up. Kids need to see consistency. That's why it's so important to get your love life together when you're raising little people, little humans. Because them little people gonna look up to you. Your kids gonna look up to you. Your mini-me's gonna see everything that you do. And if your love life is dysfunctional, everybody go through shit. So it ain't to say that you can't go through shit. But if your love life is dysfunctional and you chase a lot of people that you know you don't want to be with, or you entertain situations that you know are unhealthy, and your kids seeing that, it's like, how are they gonna know what to entertain in their life? How are they gonna know what to choose in their life? Kids need consistency. They need to see something right. They need to see you being loved correctly. They need to see their father being loved correctly. They need to see healthy love and attachments in your life. Because if they don't, they will grow up and believe that they are supposed to go towards unhealthy attachments. And you may feel like it's no big deal now. It's no big deal for me to fuck up their father's life now. But what you're doing is fucking up your child when they get grown. Because it's going to hurt you and it's going to kill you to see your child loving somebody that you know they shouldn't love. It's going to be painful for you to watch your child love somebody that you know is terrible for them. And the reason why you know they're terrible for them is because you watch yourself go through it. You walk yourself through that same pattern and lesson over and over again in your life. And you would think that it wouldn't affect your child, but when they get grown, they choosing the same type of partners that you were choosing. They chasing after men that they don't want for real. They chasing after men that don't love them for real, or women that don't love them for real. And it's because that's what they seen you do. You chase after people that you don't like. You chase after people that you don't love, or you entertain situations that you don't really want for real. There is no consistency in my life with my mother. So I'm going to be inconsistent. I'm going to be in and out of relationships. I'm not going to settle down with somebody that's great for me. I'm going to be with 50 hoes. I'm going to be with 60 men if I want, 50 men if I want, because my mama didn't want to settle down. I didn't see her do it. She was playing with my daddy heart. She was doing his ass dirty for a little minute. She was playing with him. So, ain't that what I'm supposed to do? Ain't I'm supposed to make a child with somebody and just play with them? No, that's not what your child's supposed to do. That's why I said be careful what you show them. They need consistency. They need to see you being loved the right way, and they need to see their father being loved the right way, even if it's not y'all loving each other. It's okay for you to move on and to love somebody else outside of your child's father. You ain't got to necessarily be with your child's father for your kids to see you loving somebody healthy. But don't just stick with somebody out of misery so your kids can see you loving a motherfucker the wrong way, or being with somebody that you don't even love. Your kids don't need to see you dogging the other parent out. They don't need to see you dogging the father out. Vice versa. They don't need to see him dogging you out either. And the way that y'all can stop dogging each other out is by letting each other go and just moving on and getting the life that y'all want separately. Because you don't want to be with this person and they don't want to be with you either. So what y'all can stop doing is wasting each other time. Because all y'all showing y'all child how to do is to waste time in their life and in love and in relationships. And when they grow up, you're not going to want them to do that. It's going to pain you to see your kids repeating lessons that you don't want them to repeat. Or going through things that you don't want them to go through. So even if you don't want more for yourself at this point, want more for your kids if you have kids. And if you are somebody that don't have any kids, put that in mind. Keep that in mind that, you know, when you making moves, make moves that are better yourself. Make moves that are for the, you know, the greater good of you. That's in your best interest. Don't just be getting out here being with anybody, making relationships with anybody. Be with somebody that you actually can fall in love with. Be with somebody that's going to actually build a healthy life with you, a healthy family with you. If you don't have no kids, you have the chance to build something great for yourself. You got the chance to start things off right. So pick somebody that you know is going to be right for you. Don't just be out here loving anybody and letting anybody love on you. Because you ain't going to never find what you need by doing that. And if you got kids, like I said, stop being devious and stop trying to hold the other parent back. Let them go. And they need to do the same with you if they doing that to you too. But let them go so you can be loved the right way and so they can be loved the right way. Because y'all not doing nothing but bringing each other value down. Ain't nobody going to want y'all because y'all, you know... especially if you got a thing going on where you like to run back and forth between the baby daddy. I'm gonna cheat with him in every relationship I get in. Ain't nobody gonna want you or trust you. So be mindful of that. Of the tone that you set in relationships. Okay. Aquarius. If you a Sagittarius and you on here Sagittarius, I got a reading to do for y'all. I got bonus readings to do for y'all, so don't let me forget. Okay, Aquarius, what's coming out for y'all? Aquarius, y'all need to Aquarius, y'all could be in somebody's business, or you could be in people's life, or you could think you know people's business or people's life. This could be y'all talking about people, talking bad about people. See, I don't deal with that. I love myself. I never deal with no cheaters. I never deal with this. I never deal with that. Y'all gotta stop doing shit like that. And mind y'all business, Aquarius. Fuck. Y'all gotta start minding y'all business. Y'all could be worried about somebody else's life, or saying what you believe is going on in the next person's life. Oh, they getting cheated on. They keep starting things over with a cheater. They gonna keep going through this. They gonna keep going through that. They gonna keep being distracted. This person gonna keep putting them through that. This person gonna keep putting them through this. And the person that you talking about, or whoever it is that you think going through something, they not going through nothing that you think they going through. So it's like y'all talking bad about somebody or their life, or what you assume that they dealing with. And whoever y'all talking about, they not dealing with nothing that you think they dealing with, or they not dealing with nothing that you speaking on. So y'all may be speaking too soon in a situation. Aquarius. Y'all gotta stop watching somebody. Y'all could be watching somebody, or trying to keep up with somebody's life, or trying to figure out what they got going on behind closed doors, or what's going on in their life, and you got the story all wrong, or you got them all wrong. Yeah, y'all got something all wrong. Y'all could think somebody going through something that they not going through. And this could be somebody that cut you off because of this. They could have cut you off because they felt like you was too nosy, or you was too judgmental, or you always jumped to conclusions when it came to them and their life. Somebody feel like you was always digging, and they feel like maybe you doing the same thing gossip. Y'all could be gossiping about somebody and getting the story all wrong. So this is like you spreading fake news, Aquarius. Well, whoever it is that you spreading fake news about, you want a second chance to be around them. It's like you want to be a part of their life again. But y'all telling the wrong story about them, though. It's like you think something is happening to them, or you think something is happening in their life, and it's not. So why y'all want to be around? Yeah, we got online drama. We got online drama, and then we got escape. This is you being nosy. This could be y'all digging through somebody's social media, or trying to figure out what's going on in somebody's life. This could be you watching somebody behind a fake page, or watching somebody from your social media, trying to put two and two together, or trying to piece their life together. And you telling people what you assume is going on with their life, but everything that you telling people about this person's life is not accurate. Y'all may end up feeling kind of fucked up in the next couple of days, or you may feel dumb about something. This is like y'all saying, oh, that person ain't dealing with that person no more. He don't be chasing her. She don't be chasing him. He running from her. She running from him. And whoever it is that y'all think running from somebody is still dealing with that person. Y'all speaking too soon in a situation. This is like you saying, that dude don't like her for real. He do not fuck with her for real. He don't be chasing her. He don't be checking for her. He don't call her. He don't like her. He don't this. He don't that. But these are two people that fuck with each other hard. Or two people that's in love with each other behind the scenes. So this is like y'all assuming that just because somebody's relationship is private, that means that it's not happy. If it's private, it ain't happy. If it's private, it ain't this. If it's private, it ain't that. So this is you being kind of irritated because you can't get the dirt that you thought you would get. You assume that somebody's life was unhappy or that somebody's relationship was unhappy because they don't speak on it much or because they don't boast about it or brag about it. But this could just be somebody that's not a bragger. This could be somebody that's not a boaster. But that don't mean that they ain't making moves with the person that they with, or that don't mean that they ain't still with whoever this is, or still in love with whoever this is and that person's still in love with them. So this could be like two people that y'all feel is over with. The memories are dead. They ain't fucking with each other no more. They don't talk to each other no more. They don't this, they don't that. He don't want her. He be using her. He just be sleeping with her. Or she don't want him. She just be using him. She just be sleeping with him. And nah. This could be two people that's infatuated with each other, low key. We got love spell. This could be two people that's dead ass infatuated with each other. Obsessed with each other's energy. But these are two people that's so low key about their life that nobody would ever know anything about them. No, people would assume they single. People would assume they don't talk. People would assume everything because these two people are so low key about their life and what they got going on. Because they could be, you know, they don't want to deal with the nosiness. They don't want to deal with the drama. This is the prime example of why they keep their life on the low. So if you was trying to, you know, be messy or figure out somebody's love life or figure out their business, or if you was spreading business that you assumed you knew, y'all spreading the wrong business, Aquarius. Y'all spreading the wrong gossip. A lot of y'all know that too. Y'all can know y'all spreading the wrong news. You can know you spreading gossip. You know that what you're telling other people about this person is not true. You was just hoping that things would turn out the way that you said that it is going. This is like you feeling like I'm going to speak it into existence. I want these two people to not like each other. I want these two people to break up so bad, so I'm going to keep speaking it into existence. They not together. They don't like each other. They don't fuck with each other. And I'm expecting it to turn out the way that I hope it's going to turn out. But something is not turning out the way that you hope it's going to turn out. Y'all could feel like these two people ain't together because this woman is not the chasing type. Oh, well, she ain't chasing him, so they must not be together. Or if it's a man, he ain't chasing her, so they must not be together. Or she, whatever. If you a man, this could be a woman that you feel is not chasing a man, so it's like them two must not be together no more because she ain't chasing that man. Women ain't supposed to chase men. Women ain't supposed to chase men. There you go. But this woman don't even have to chase this man. This is a situation like that. Why would I chase when I don't have to? He's willingly here. She's willingly here. I don't got to chase them because they already mine. We already fuck with each other. Like, we already together, so I got to chase them. So you ain't gonna catch this woman blowing somebody up 50,000 times. Or if this a man, you ain't gonna catch this man blowing somebody up 50,000 times. If I call him and I need him, I'm cool. If they call me and they need me, we good. We know what it is, and that's all that matters. So y'all can be telling people a lot of shit about this person. Y'all telling somebody that another person is unemployed. So we got divine feminine unemployment. If you a man, you could be telling like somebody around you the wrong shit about the wrong person. If you a man, you could be low-key causing a breakup for somebody without you knowing it. Some of y'all, you know you causing a breakup for somebody, and you doing it on purpose because you don't want these two people to end up together. Others of y'all, you not doing it on purpose. Others of y'all, you not trying to tear these two people apart, but you getting something confused. You could be saying that this woman that this man is in love with. So say if this man is your friend or something. He come to you, he talking to you about a woman that he in love with. And you assume that these two people weren't dealing with each other, or you assume that they wasn't together or fucking with each other. Because of the fact that it's like, oh, she ain't blowing you up, she ain't chasing you, she ain't this, she ain't that, so they ain't together, they ain't this, they ain't that. So you can be telling other people that these two people are not together. And you can also be telling this man that, oh, this woman cheating on you, she got this going on, she pregnant, she doing this, she doing that. But the woman that you talking about is not the woman that is doing all that shit. The woman that you think is going through all this and pregnant and all that is not that woman. So if a person got a situation going on where they dealing with some bullshit, we got trapped, you could think that it's one woman lying to this person, the one that he wants to be with, and it's not that woman that's lying to him. It's not that woman that's cheating on him. That woman is trying to help him or warn him of something. So for my Aquarius men, that's what you're dealing with. It's like you may think that your friend getting played or something like that, but the woman that he love ain't playing him. The woman that he love or the woman that he want to be with is trying to hip him to something. She ain't playing him. She's still in love with him, and they still connecting, or they still want to be with each other. So y'all could have somebody confused. The person that is going through all this bullshit or playing this man to the left could be somebody that he already has a child with. We got trapped. He can already have a child with somebody that was playing him. So you could have two people confused in a situation, Aquarius men. Your rumors could be spread about the wrong person. You think that one person is doing this man wrong, and it's actually the other person is doing it. Why do y'all think that it's... Yeah, you think that it's a divine... I've been holding this card for hellas. You think it's the divine feminine is doing this to this person, and it's not her. It's somebody else. It's the person that he was dealing with before her. Somebody else. Yeah, I thought it was the divine feminine that was starting drama, and it's not her that was starting the drama. It's not her that's keeping this man wrapped up into bullshit. It's somebody he was dealing with before her, a crazy ex. Somebody that won't let him go. Somebody that's still obsessed with him. Somebody that he may have a child with. That's not her that's, you know, playing this man to the left or doing this man like that. Now, for my Aquarius women, y'all are starting rumors about somebody who you got a story completely backwards, or you don't know something about somebody. So this could be you assuming that you know somebody's life or know somebody's story, and you don't. And for my Aquarius women, you know that. A lot of y'all lying on somebody. We got trapped. This could also just be something where you just wanted to make somebody look bad. I just want to start some rumors about them. I don't give a fuck if it's true or not. I just kind of want to say something about that person. I just kind of want people to look at that person sideways. I just want people to believe that that person's life is falling apart, even if it's not true. So for my Aquarius women, you lying on somebody and you know you lying on somebody, but you want your facts to look, you want your lie to look real. You want it to look like facts because you just don't care for somebody. But the person that you don't care for, they focused on themselves, though. We got self-love out here. Whoever y'all don't care for, this person don't brag. They focus on themselves. They really pretty much off to themselves. This could be somebody that do their own thing. They sure themselves. They know what they own. They mind their business. Y'all feel like you can walk back into this person's life anytime you want to, Aquarius women. It's like this person be acting hard. They still gonna forgive me even if I talk bad about them, even if I lie on them, even if I start rumors about them. They still gonna be my family again. They still gonna be my friend again. They still gonna fuck with me. They still gonna be cool with me. So you feel like no matter what you do to a person, Aquarius women, they always gonna rock with you. No matter how many times you lie on them, no matter how many times you start rumors about them. A lot of y'all feel like they'll never do anything about it. What you gonna, and this could be family, because you could feel like somebody, this could be family that y'all feel this way about. Where you gonna go? You my family. You obligated to fuck with me. If I could do you dirty a million times, then what you gonna do? So this is somebody that you feel you can keep doing dirty behind closed doors. I can keep talking bad about them behind closed doors. They don't know about it. They ain't found out about it. They don't know I be talking bad about them and start rumors about them. They do know, Aquarius, and that's why they don't fuck with you. Because they know. If you feel like somebody don't be around you like that, I don't know why they don't be around me like that. I don't know why they act. You know why they act like that. A lot of y'all know they don't be around you because you start rumors about them. But you play confused at times because you want to hold, you want to contain your secrets. You don't want to make it look like you said anything bad about them. You don't want them to necessarily find out. This kind of just somebody you want to tear down behind the scenes. I want to fuck up their reputation behind the scenes. And it's because I feel like they doing good in their life. And I want to be the person that come in and fuck that up for them. So if I got to say that they getting cheated on, or they dealing with a third party situation, or they going through this or they going through that, I'm going to say whatever I need to say to make them look bad or to ruin their reputation. Because that's what makes me happy. You feel like you have a smile on your face when this person's life is going bad. When they ruined, that makes me happy. When things are being said bad about them, that makes me happy. When rumors are being spread about them, that makes me happy. They bad news is my good news. But you feel like they don't really have any bad news. And because they don't have any bad news, you're trying to figure out what you could come up with to make this person look like the bad guy. You notice why they don't deal with you. A lot of y'all be feeling like you be getting caught on bullshit at the wrong times. You feel like this person getting further and further away from you. So you don't believe you can come back as easily as you thought you could. For real, for real. You feel like this person is closing off to you. They shutting their heart down. They don't want nothing to do with you. They don't want to be vulnerable towards you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be bothered. And you feel like they have the right to be that way with you because they've never done anything wrong to you. They've never bragged. They weren't arrogant. And to be honest, people like that kill me anyway. Like even if a person's life is going well, why can't they be happy about what they got going on? I swear, people gotta stop being like that. Other people's blessings should not be your. That should not be something that fuel you to just want to go up against them or to want to tear them down. That's weird. Why can't somebody be happy about the life that they have? And sometimes this is why people keep their life quiet, because it is so many people that just genuinely can't be happy for others, even though that person ain't did shit to them. A person just genuinely can't be happy for the next person. A person just genuinely can't love the next person without hating on them or without feeling some type of way towards them or without letting their jealousy get the best of them. And sometimes if you are not a jealous soul, if you are not one of them people, it's best to remove yourself from people like that. And that's what this person did with y'all, Aquarius. It's like they not that type of person. I'm not a jealous soul. I'm not the type of person that's finna hate on a family member. I'm not the type of person that's finna hate on a friend. I'm not the type of person that's finna talk bad about my family or my friend. For what? For no reason? For what? Nah, I'm good. So this is somebody that don't want to be around none of that shit. Why would I put up with it if I ain't doing you like that? So y'all could be telling people that, oh, well, this person gonna choose a relationship over you. Y'all can tell people whatever it is to make your soul happy, Aquarius. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is somebody left you behind because you was shady towards them. Somebody stopped fucking with you because you was being fake towards them. You was talking bad about them behind their back for no reason. Because whoever this is, they not talking about y'all. Y'all making up rumors about this person's life for no reason. Because whoever this is, they ain't talking bad about y'all. They not making up rumors about your life. They not trying to figure your life out. They not trying to tell nobody what you got going on because they ain't trying to figure out what you got going on. They don't care. So it's like y'all trying to bring down somebody that don't even view you as an enemy. So this energy is actually for you. Let's get them out of here. Somebody getting you out of their way, Aquarius. And y'all ain't see that coming. You could feel unimportant to somebody. You could feel like you don't matter to them. And to be honest, y'all don't. And it's because you treated them like they didn't matter to you for so long. If this family, it ain't that they don't care about you. They may love you, but they don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you. And they feel like they can't fuck with you because of how you treated them. I'm not fucking with you because I didn't love you. I'm not fucking with you because you didn't love me. I'm not fucking with you because you hated me based off your own jealousy. That's why. So this is somebody that's pulling away from you, or they don't want nothing to do with you because of the fact that you treated them like that first. You treated them like they never mattered to you. You treated them like they was unimportant to you. And now that the energy is reciprocated, y'all are offended by that. But it's like when they was giving you the love that they wanted in return, you didn't want to give it to them. It's like they giving you all they love, and all they needed was for you to reciprocate it as they family, and y'all didn't want to do that. Y'all refused to do that. You didn't view them as family. You didn't look at them as family. If this your family, you had that fuck you vibe to them. Fuck my sister. Fuck my brother. Fuck them. Fuck that. That's how you treated this person. So now that you're getting the same energy back, it hurts. But the thing is, why? You didn't love this person to begin with. You just never wanted them to know that. You didn't want them to know that. But now that they see things clearly, now that they see things from your perspective, they don't blame you for it. I'm not mad at you because you don't love me. I don't give a fuck. But just keep that shit over there. So don't act like you love me. Don't be fake with it. Don't act like you love me. If that shit flawed, keep it where it's at. Because I'm not going to fake it with you at this point. I don't want to fake shit with you at this point. I'm liable to tell you whatever the fuck is on my mind. And what's on my mind may not be something you want to hear. So I prefer to keep my distance if my mental thoughts ain't going to be what you want to hear. Because I'm not a people pleaser. And I'm not going to be in the mood to please no goddamn body that I don't want to please. So I'm liable to say some shit that's going to put you in your feelings. I'm liable to say some shit that's going to have you in the corner crying somewhere. And that's not my intentions. You may have intended to do that to me, but I don't want to do that to you. So somebody's keeping a distance from you because they view you like that. Your intentions were to hurt me, but my intentions are not to hurt you. And that's why I keep my distance from you. Because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to make you into an enemy because I never seen you as one. But since you view me as one, you can stay out of my face and keep your hatred to yourself off in the corner somewhere. So somebody wants you to, move forward and just mind your business and stay out of their life. Now for my Aquarius men, y'all could be low-key tearing your friend relationship apart behind the scenes. This could be a friend or a family member who relationship you fucking up behind the scenes. You can know they want to be with somebody, but you could be telling them that the person that they want to be with is the one that's all wrong for them. You could be trying to confuse this person and make them think that the person that they in love with is the shady one. And a lot of y'all know that ain't the case. Like, you know that the person that they with ain't the shady one. But a lot of y'all don't really want them with this person still, even though you know they're a good person for your friend or your family member. Why? Because you want this to blow up in your friend's face. You want your friend or your family member to be upset. You want them to be bitter, angry. You want them to go through some bad luck in love for once. You sick of this person getting what they want. You sick of them being on the same page with the people that they want. You feel like every time they want something, they get it. And it's like, I don't understand why. If they chose wrong, they need to be left on the other side of that. They don't need to end up with who they want to be with because they fucked it up. They chose wrong. So whoever this is, yeah, y'all telling this person to walk away from somebody that you know they in love with. We got no strings attached. If you a man, you telling somebody close to you to walk away from somebody that you know they in love with. And you want them to take your guidance, like you want them to believe you, you want them to trust you. Just take your word for it. But y'all trying to confuse them. Y'all lying to them. We got confusion and we got elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky. Y'all lying to them. You want them to go against somebody that you know they want to be with. So you telling them that this person is dogging them. You telling them that this person is all bad for them. You telling them that that's the one that they shouldn't have strings attached with when you know that's not the case. Why are you confusing them? Because you feel like they're getting ready to make the best choice. They're getting ready to make a wise choice for themselves, and you don't want them to do that. You are usually the negative influence over this friend's life. You are usually the negative influence over this family member. If it's a friend, you be fucking your friend around, and he choose all the wrong partners in love because he come to you and get your advice first, and you give him the wrong advice on purpose. For my Aquarius men, you send him towards the wrong woman instead of the right woman. And a lot of y'all do it on purpose. Whenever he's getting ready to make a wise choice or a wise decision in his life, you point him in the opposite direction. Why? Because you want to see him lose the person that you know he's supposed to end up with. The person that you know is good for him. You want to see him lose that person. You want to see this man blow up. You want to see this person out here searching for fun. Searching for the right person. I want them to keep searching. Yeah, they found the right woman, but I want him to keep searching. I want him to keep going on this journey. I want him to think that love don't exist. I want him to think that love ain't real. Are y'all competing with y'all friend? Y'all know this person missed somebody, but you sending them towards a third party. You sending them towards somebody that they don't want to be with. We got third-party influences, masculine energy, and I miss you. This is y'all sending them towards a third party or towards somebody that they don't want to be with. Somebody that they have a child with, a family in reverse. You could be sending them towards a baby mama. They done with that person. They don't want to be with that baby mama. They don't want to be with whoever they have a child with. Or whoever they have a family with, your friend don't want to go back to them, or your family member don't want to go back to them. They don't want nothing to do with that situation. So this is like y'all steering somebody in the wrong direction because you know they have a chance to have a good life. They have a chance to get married. They have a chance to have a family. They have a chance to have a home. And maybe y'all don't want them to have a house. Maybe y'all don't want them to get a house. Maybe y'all don't want them to have a family. It's like some of y'all could like this friend as long as they not above you. If this your friend, for my Aquarius men, you cool with your friend, you fuck with them as long as they not doing better than you. As long as they not above you. And your fear could be them actually building something real with this person. Actually having a house. Actually having the things that they want. And you don't want them to have that. You like it when they come to you for advice. You like it when they look up to you. And you feel like they're going to pass you up. And that's what y'all don't want, is to be passed up by your friend. Because you know they love somebody else. So for my Aquarius men, you could feel like you're getting chosen over somebody. Or you could feel like you want your friend to choose you over this person. Bro, respect the brohood. Maybe you could feel like you ain't going to be able to go out with your friend as much if they get with this person. Or you can feel like you're not going to see them as much if they get with this person. But you could be standing in the way of a relationship that they trying to build due to you feeling like it ain't going to work. between you and your friend no more. If they get with them, it's not going to work between me and my friend no more. Now, if you, for my Aquarius women, like I said, for y'all, if you were lying on somebody in their life, whoever you lying on, whoever you starting rumors about, that person can bust your bubble in 2.5 seconds. So y'all may want to stop lying on them. Like if this somebody that y'all was saying like, oh, were they lonely or they single, we also got, hold on. Y'all could have started many rumors about this person. Shit. It's like they can bust your bubble with facts. Whoever this is, they got facts, Aquarius. It's like whatever it is that you saying they lying about, this person got facts about it all. So it's like they can prove something wrong, prove you wrong in something, or bust your bubble in something. So y'all may want to stop lying on somebody, Aquarius women, because if you do, something could backfire on you. Or you will end up looking salty or stupid in a situation, because whatever it is that you saying somebody lying about, they can end up proving you wrong in a situation. Or whatever it is that you think somebody give a fuck about, or what you think they lying. Yeah, somebody not lying in a situation. And you're going to end up being exposed for, you know, lying on this person. Yeah, it's like y'all clinging on to somebody's energy, but you mad at them because you feel like they don't fuck with you like that, Aquarius women. You feel left behind. You feel like somebody's getting away from you because of the fact that you wasn't a good person towards them, or because of the fact that you talked bad about them for no reason, or started rumors or lies about them. And to be honest, yeah, they are getting away from you because of that reason. What's the advice for Aquarius women in this situation? Aquarius, if you don't like somebody, stay away from them. Stop trying to be fake. Stop trying to connect with whoever this is, because they don't care to connect with you. If you don't like them, they fine with that. They want you to stay in their corner. Stay in your corner. And don't, you know, bother them if you don't want to be bothered with them. Because this ain't somebody that's really missing a connection, or they not really, you know, suffering over it. So especially if it's a family member or a friend of yours, they not suffering over the loss. They not suffering over not dealing with you. This somebody that's like, I'm cool, you know, stay over there, stay where you at. If you don't like me, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Trust me, I'm not gonna lose no sleep or cry no tears over it. Just mind your business. They want you to stop trying to pry into their life, because it's like, I'm hearing you all in the Kool-Aid and don't even know the flavor. All in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. So somebody could feel like y'all being nosy and you don't know what's going on in their life. Like I said, gossip came out again. So, yeah. Try to keep your eyes on your own plate, Aquarius, and focus on your own business and your own life, and stop trying to dig into other people's. Or stop starting rumors about other people, because sometimes you'll look up and realize that rumors have been started about you. Or you'll wake up and realize that you'll be exposed for lying on a person if you are the person that is lying on somebody else. Lies always get exposed. Everything that happens in the dark always comes to the light. So be careful of the rumors that you spread about the next person, because sometimes it can hurt you and not the person that you intended for it to hurt. The rumors that you spread could hurt you instead of hurting the person that you intended for it to hurt. So just be careful of that. You wouldn't have to worry about, you know, getting cut off or being treated like this person. You wouldn't be treated like this if, you know, if you would have handled the situation the right way. So this somebody is focused on loving themselves. So my advice, Aquarius, is to figure out, you know, what it is that's bothering you. Maybe Some of y'all, you had the chance to confess it to this person when they was in your life, but now they don't want to be a part of your life anymore. So they're not really looking for a confession, or they don't need one from you. Like I said, they okay without it, but this is somebody that, if you want to get it off your chest, I guess you can go ahead and get it off your chest, but they still gonna walk away when you do. Somebody's still gonna turn their back when you do, because they feel like they gave you a lot of opportunities. They've tried with you. They've tried to see the best in you. They tried to be nice to you. They've tried to love you the right way, and they feel like they couldn't get that out of you. They couldn't do it because you were, not allowing them to do that. You didn't have the best intentions with them. So be careful of your intentions when you're dealing with certain people. And if you don't like a person, try to stay away from them and stay out of their life. Stay out of their business. Stay out of everything that they got going on. If you view somebody as an enemy, you don't watch your enemies on a daily basis. Don't do that, because that'll make you look like you're obsessed with your enemies. That'll make it look like you don't know what to do without your enemies, without seeing them, without waking up and knowing what they got going on. So if you view somebody as an enemy, leave them alone. Aquarius men, y'all know it ain't right to ruin your friend's life, love life, or if there's a family member, you know it ain't right to ruin your friend or family member's love life. It's not right. So stop it. Don't stop somebody from having love in their life if you know love is something that they desire. If someone is finally to the finish line, don't be the person that make them lose the race. Don't be the person that fuck up everything for them when you see that this is somebody that's trying to change and trying to become a different person. It's the same thing that I said in a Libra reading. Like when you see somebody is trying to become a different person, if a different man or a different woman, let them be that. Let them become a different man. Let them become the best version of themselves. Don't interrupt that growth. Don't interrupt that change. Especially if it's not for your own selfish, especially if it's for your own selfish reasons or for your own gain, personal gain. Don't do that to another person, because it's their life you fucking with. Especially if there's somebody that desire real love in their life. We got soul tie. So for a lot of y'all, they could desire real love in their life, and they deserve a chance to get that. So don't be the person to fuck that up for them. Out of bitterness, out of you wanting your friend to come around more, or out of you wanting your friend to show you more attention. Some of y'all could feel like you don't like talking to your friend no more because the conversation is always about this woman, and that could be why you don't want them being with this woman or going back to them. But you were once that friend at one point in time in your life. You got to recognize that. You were once that friend that was calling your friend, venting to them about your partner or about your wife, or about your person before you settle down with them, or even while you settle down with them. You were once that person too. So try to see where they coming from. If they need you now and need your advice now, understand that you were once in that position too. They was once giving you advice on your person. They was once helping you put your relationship back together. They was once making sure you made it to the finish line, and they didn't try to stop you when you was almost there. You still got married. You still ended up with your person. You still settled down with them. You still had your ending, or you did what you wanted to do with your partner. So don't stop somebody else from having that same thing. And don't confuse them either, because they already know who doing something to them. If it was somebody around them that was lying to them about something, they already know who doing it to them. For my Aquarius men, they already know who doing something to them. So don't try to confuse them and make them believe that it's somebody that's playing them that ain't playing them. Well, y'all already know the truth behind the lies too. Don't try to lie to them and trick them into going back into something that they don't want to be in because you're afraid to lose your friendship. Yeah, a lot of y'all sending somebody back towards a third party, and you know it's wrong. Y'all can know that the third party is lying about some shit. You can know that the third party is lying about a pregnancy or some shit like that, and y'all sending them back to the third party. Or you can know that the third party is lying about the child being theirs, and you sending them back to the person that's lying to them. Because you still want to have fun with your friend and be able to call on them when you want to. Don't fuck up their life like that. You can still be their friend if they with the right partner. You can still be their friend if they with the woman that's good for them. That person is not going to ruin your friendship. That person, whoever they with, they woman, or whoever your friend want to be with, or your family member, whoever. For a lot of y'all, my Aquarius men, this is this not a family member for you. This is a friend. But whoever this person want to be with, y'all should allow them to. What I was about to say. Oh, if they get with that person, y'all could assume that they mean bad news for you. That don't mean bad news for you. You ain't gonna lose your friend because they get with this woman. Hell, they still will talk to you. This woman's intentions is not to take your friend away from you. So be mindful of that. You ain't gotta feel like you the third wheel in these people's relationship. You don't have to damage their relationship. They still have their time with their boys or with their friends. So, what's the zodiac signs? Okay, we got Aries, Scorpio, for my Aquarius men, Aries, Scorpio. Your friend could be an Aries, a Scorpio, a Virgo, Cancer. Your friend could be a Capricorn, a Leo, a Pisces, Aquarius. They could be another Aquarius or Taurus or Capricorn. Aquarius women, the woman that y'all talking bad about or spreading rumors about, lies about. That woman could be a, they could be a Sagittarius. They could be another Aquarius, Virgo, damn, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, oh shit, Pisces, whole lot of Virgo and a whole lot of Pisces, Libra, Pisces, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer. Those could be the zodiac signs of the person that you're talking about or spreading rumors about. And if I call the sign more than once, you can also be talking about more than one of the same sign too, because I call who was that? I think I called Leo hella times. I call Virgo hella times too. So maybe I could be talking about more than one Virgo. How you doing, Alex? I'm doing well. How you doing? This is the end of the live now. Welcome in though. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here though, y'all. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add before I get off of here? Sagittarius. If you a Sagittarius, thank you, Alex. If you a Sagittarius, and you watching this video, I'm gonna give y'all a bonus reading, y'all. I'm not gonna forget, so don't let me forget if I do. Just remind me, hey, you know, you said you're gonna give us a bonus reading. I'm gonna give y'all a bonus reading because I had to cut y'all reading short, so I want to make sure I get that in for y'all. But I'm not gonna do it today though. You a Sagittarius? Oh, that's what's up. Well, you came in right on time then to hear the message. So December 3rd, that's what's up. I'm gonna give y'all a bonus reading because I cut y'all reading short the other day, and y'all was the only reading that got cut short. So I said I was gonna do another one for y'all to make up for that. So y'all will get that reading since I'm done with all of the elements. I'm done with all the elements, so y'all will get that makeup reading. But if it's anything else you want to add, Alex, you can. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the live in a minute. If y'all got any questions, comments, don't hesitate to drop them or whatever. But I will be back. Not today, but I'll be back. One day, shit. It's gonna be soon. It ain't gonna be 5 days later or nothing like that. But I gotta make sure I get my Instagram subscribers in too. Because I ain't been on Instagram in a minute. Okay. Bye, y'all. Good night.